I was not, first off, not late. I was rushing at the beginning of the show because I defaulted on being polite. On being, you know what? On winning in the halls. Much like later today. Outside the halls. I'll be at my first bonding lunch today.
Oh, great. Yours is today?
Today.
Who's your group?
Kelsey.
Okay.
I don't know. She told me, but I don't remember. Kelsey.
Do you know where you're going?
Here, we're having Chick-fil-A in the conference room.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
I think that's our pick, so maybe that's everybody's pick.
Why are we
in the conference room?
We're in the lounge.
Oh.
Because the conference room is...
No.
When, today?
No, Thursday.
Mine's tomorrow.
Why are we supposed to go to a restaurant or something? Yeah. Oh.
Well, I don't know.
We didn't go to one last week.
Well, I'd rather it be this way.
I went to one last time.
I would much rather.
Well, aren't you special, Jason?
Yeah. Wow. And it sounds like I'm going to one this time.
Well, ours is a little weird. I guess ours is too because we have some afternoon people in our group.
Well, afternoon people. You know how they are.
Chick-fil-A is just being delivered?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it must be.
I don't know the ins and outs other than she told me that
Chick-fil-A is like expensive now.
I'm sure we have trade, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like it's one of those things of like I'm starving. Oh, that's going by. Let me. Oh, $5.50.
$5.50. You mean for like a sandwich?
A sandwich.
You're not getting out of Chick-fil-A for less than $15 probably if you're getting.
Is $5.50 for a sandwich a lot?
Yeah,
it is.
I mean,
a chicken sandwich well done by Chick-fil-A.
I would say Popeyes is better.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Well, it's all about Old Manning because. You'll remember, like, back when the Maloofs did the stupid Carl's Jr. commercial. Remember, like, the whole gimmick there was the $6. It tastes like a $6 burger that you'd get in a diner. $6 for a burger. You can't – I think you can get, like, a hamburger for under $6 at Carl's Jr. now. You can't get, like, whatever – they had to change the name of the $6 burger because it – is closer to $10 than $6. I think they changed like the Monster Burger or something stupid like that. God dang, dude. I don't know what's going on at my house, but my feet and ankles are covered in bites. And I thought it was just a Mexico thing. But man, dude.
Yeah. I know what this is.
I honestly, well, that's the funny thing is that we thought it might be fleas, but we haven't seen a flea since Pass Pros came out a couple weeks ago. So these might be like hibernating bites that came out later, but now the bites that I had in Mexico are like, I can't stop scratching them.
Maybe the Mexico's bugs' eggs are finally hatching.
I respect the Mexico.
That's a fun thought. Hibernating Mexican bugs coming. I respect the Mexico, dude. Honestly, like if I walked around and somebody looked at my ankles and the sides of my feet, they'd think I had some sort of problem. Like they're all scraped and bloody and bumps, and I don't know what the hell to do. Put Caladryl on it.
Bad shaving.
Shaving my ankles? No. Oh, speaking of bad shaving, you guys played golf yesterday. That's totally. I know. I don't. I don't have a good. Oh, shaving your score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that famous saying.
Yeah.
And there were more folk from here that I didn't know were playing.
I didn't either. Alan was there. Matt George was there.
Chris Watkins
was there. Like, half the station was there. About half. And I talked to you briefly yesterday afternoon.
Yep.
Sounds like you had a great time. Thanks to Bobby Jackson for
wonderful tournament. Bobby does a great job as always, and Greg Almazian.
And Greg
set it all up.
Greg's great.
Wonderful charity. Yeah. So it was myself and Scott Marsh, the game of golf. Frank LaRosa and the G-Man. And then we also had a gentleman named Brian, and Brian
Bump your booty out there, brother.
Was the head pro.
Oh,
nice to play with the head pro.
That's nice.
Yeah, he hit the ball real far.
So when it's great to play with somebody who's really good. I guess my first question is, when he was hitting, What percentage of shots did you take that weren't his?
That weren't his?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, aren't you generally taking his shots?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there to a point where, and it's a tournament where there's multiple groups. And so it was a little bit longer of a tournament, let's say it that way. So most times everybody's going to hit their tee shot. If Brian went first or early within the first couple people and hit one that none of us were even physically capable of doing,
why lose my ball?
Right.
Right.
Like my best off the cart path and hitting someone else is still not passing
it's
that.
not going
so I'm
that
like,
far.
yeah, we'll take that one.
So nice tournament, played well.
Yeah, I don't know where we finished. I didn't stay after,
What
but
if you won?
I don't think we did. I think I would have heard word about that. And I know that the group which was supposed to be ahead of us, Group 1A, we were 1B.
Oh.
But they weren't quite ready at the start. And so they said, why don't you go first? And that 1A group was Bobby Jackson, Mike Bibby, a few others, that like Raymond, who's a coach with Mike Bibby, his cousin at Sac State. And a few, like I knew that group was going to be pretty good. And I would say after 9 holes, I think they were 10 under.
Okay, yeah.
And we finished 9 under, which I was very happy with.
Very.
We did a good job.
That's really, really good.
So I don't know. I bet they were 16, 17, 18, and I don't know if that wins.
You're telling me a golf group that has Bobby Jackson and Mike Bibby in it wasn't ready to go at the start? That is, I know they're on AST.
Yeah.
But that's pretty.
Yeah. So why don't you guys go first?
Yeah, why don't you guys go first?
So we left a couple out there like every group probably did, but it was fun.
Okay.
And then in those, as you know, it's all about do you make your putts? And so I think I rolled one in, but I don't know how, it was not a strong performance for me yesterday.
Hot?
It was very warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
98 tomorrow.
Okay. And someone there, because we'd catch up to groups or groups behind us, would catch up Bobby's group. Someone said Sunday was going to be like 107. And I didn't know if that was right. I heard of 101, but I didn't know 107. I was like, what?
I was looking at the weather because I will be gone. Well, I'll be out of Sacramento next week. And
good timing.
What a great time. What a great time to be gone. Holy crap. Tomorrow, 97.
Okay.
Thursday, 98. You ready, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
This is what you wanted.
It's been a good summer, though. You have to say.
It has.
Yeah.
Well, that's over.
Oh, now one few days will ruin it.
101 on Friday.
Okay.
102.
Okay.
102.
Okay.
101.
Okay.
104.
Okay.
106. 106.
Wow.
I can't see beyond that.
What's the 106? The last one, August 5th or 6th?
Whatever a week from this Thursday is.
the 5th.
So, and I got to think. I mean, I don't.
Or that might be the 6th.
Yeah, it is the 6th. Wait, are you playing again? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another tournament out there, isn't it?
No, I'm not playing in that one.
Okay.
That's it.
That's JJ's tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, and I can't see past that day where it's 106, but I'm just going to guess the next day is still going to be above 100. Mm-hmm. Doesn't usually go from 106, Woof.
It's a lot. We haven't had many, but that's a lot in a row. And those are the kind where it like doesn't quite cool down at night. If you have multiple days over 100.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Hold on, let's see the lows. Well, 60,
like this morning was really comfortable.
Yeah, it is very comfortable. 62, 63, 65, 67, 63.
Oh, that's not bad. But you got to get to the shade. You got to get past like 10 o'clock. And yeah.
See what I'm going to be dealing with.
60s, 70s?
68, 72, 70, 70, 67, 69.
He's never coming back.
I might not. I might not. Like, I was looking at, somebody was showing something with Phoenix weather. Like, the low was like 97 last week for one of the days. And it's just like, I don't know. Not that Sacramento is this bastion of amazing weather. And this is for Pedro in the chat, by the way. He was like, is Dave complaining about the weather? Well, we waited a good 17 minutes in. Not that Sacramento has the best weather in the summer, but holy crap, dude. When you wake up and you know it's going to be like 115 every day. In fact, I understand places like Phoenix and that in the wintertime. Mm-hmm. Like, I love going down to that Palm Springs area and all. In wintertime, go down there for a week, play golf, yeehaw.
You love Phoenix.
Love not Phoenix. Phoenix is, yeah.
You like Phoenix, though.
No, why? No.
Because it's closer to L.A.
Dave loves Phoenix.
He loves it. I like rising out of the
that
Phoenix.
would be cool for your son to go to. What if he went to ASU?
There's no chance of that.
Why?
They've got an influencer class now.
Oh, I read about that. And by the way, ASU is a perfect place to have an influencer class. The thing that I love about Arizona State and everything I've read and I've heard is that they're incredibly focused on academics. If you're looking for some sort of a frat thing, a party, whatever, you're not going to find it at ASU.
Do that,
No. Same thing with San Diego State. Mm-hmm. No chance whatsoever. Yeah, it's all about academics.
Laser focus, locked in.
What else we got for you? I've been loading video games onto my computer all week. It's my
for Mason.
No, Mason's going to get my Steam Deck for that. I'm giving him the quality merchandise.
Will it hold up in the back of the plane?
He has I did check. He will have an electrical outlet there, and then I'm giving him my little adapter so he can plug it into the outlet, and it gives him extra plugs. So he'll be able to keep the Steam Deck plugged in the whole time. He can charge his phone.
Is he in a middle seat?
No, he's in an aisle. I got him an aisle seat. He likes the aisle seat because he can stretch his leg out.
Yeah.
I gave him a choice, aisle or window. He got aisle.
It's not so bad. It's not that far.
You know what he's getting? He's getting a free trip. Kid's getting an all expenses paid trip to Europe and New York. What? He's lucky he's not down with the dogs and put him in one of them little cargo pens.
What are the ladies doing back here?
Who the hell knows? I'm going to guess a lot of reality television. A lot of I don't know.
What's Avery doing to fill her days?
She's been working with Rusty and the folks over at Franklin. So every day she always texts us right when I'm about to go. She's like, "I'm going to be on a Zoom meeting." It's so cute because this is like her first ever job doing anything, and she's like, "Oh, just got on another Zoom meeting. We've got stuff to do." You know, she's so. And then at the end of the day, it's hilarious listening to her. "How was your day?" So, "Oh man, I got to tell." And then she just goes off on her day, and she's like, "How was your day?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." It's just funny watching her deal with like the semi-realities of this is her first toe dip into a real job.
Do you know who my daddy is?
Daddy said I wouldn't have to work.
Unfortunately, they do, and it probably works against her. But no, they're great people over there, obviously, and they've known my kids since they were, well, hell, what was that, 15 years ago? So yeah, since they were 4 and 3. Today is a big day in the household, though. Well, it could be a big day. I expect it will be a big day because at I think around 11 a.m., Mason has his driving test.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So he's starting earlier than Avery.
Yeah, he already started the whole thing earlier. She's still, poor thing. She actually brought it up yesterday. She's like, my little brother is getting his license tomorrow, and nobody wants to take me driving. I'm like, I'll take you driving. She's like, why doesn't anybody want to take me driving? And I didn't know what to say, and when in doubt, be honest. I was like, because we're all scared of your driving.
Yeah.
Maybe head on down to Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, pick up something that drives itself. Right now, they got great deals. 4th of July sales event extended. I mean, my goodness gracious. It's topical. We want to just roll into this because we can.
That's what you were doing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you started it. We're a minute away.
I literally thought that's what you were doing.
I did an extended version. We'll see. I would have no problems putting my little girl. In fact, I would love to put her behind one of those big Ram 1500 crew cabs just so she can own the road. But I'm not just doing it for her protection. I'm also doing it for everybody else's protection right now. You can save up to $17,000 off MSRP on that new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cab. One of America's most loved trucks and the best savings of the year. Guess what, though? You're always covered at Hoblet regardless. They are truck people. You're not going to find a better selection of Rams with the features that matter anywhere. And with almost 600 new Rams available, your Ram, your Ram is waiting at Hoblet. Just one of the reasons Hoblet is consistently one of the top Ram dealers, not just in California, but the entire nation. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices. Unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet. Harry. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll lead it off. Some NFL notes, including how are things going with an injured, I guess we should call it, Kyle Shanahan. Raiders notes as well, something I think Raider fans will enjoy. We'll be back after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The one and only Monster Jam. Big air, backflips, and all-out racing. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. The fun begins at the pit party, where you can meet the drivers, get autographs, take pictures, and see the trucks up close. Get your pit party pass at monsterjam.com today. Must have valid event ticket to enter pit party. Restrictions may apply. Rules and activities are subject to change. Visit website for event details. Coming to Golden One Center August 15th and 16th.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC.
I noticed during the break This is important. I have a little key fob that lets us in those doors I was talking about, right? But this little gray plastic thing came off. And I just used it without the gray plastic thing, and it worked.
Okay.
So my question is, what is the point of this gray plastic thing? What, come on, suit. Aesthetics? It plugs into the little circle, and you're supposed to put this on your keychain. What is the point of this rubber plastic thing?
I don't have one, so I don't know.
I don't either.
I got like the old school one. You guys have cards?
I'd rather have that.
Really?
I definitely want that.
You want to trade?
No, it's broken.
It's not broken. It works. Meep. I just did it. It meeped twice.
Calm down, Roadrunner.
Meep.
Okay, I can't transition to Kyle Shanahan when you said Roadrunner. I don't know how to do this. A lot of running going on at practice. Is that better?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I'm having transition issues today. I need the little blue transition pill. We already had a really bad transition earlier. We had a good one for Hoblet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Kyle Shanahan is he's at practice kind of, but also not. He's there and he's talking to folks, but he's not. I don't even know how that works because he's apparently, according to the team, he's in basically a version of concussion protocol. And like, I've never had a concussion. Well, that I know of, I've never had a concussion. I gotta think though, if I had a medically, what were we talking about? Yeah. Oh, we were talking about taking steroids and how folks like me would have anxiety. Like, if a doctor told me I had a concussion.
Yeah, and apparently we've got some little tattlers on the text line.
Why? What happened?
Texting other shows.
About what? Us taking steroids?
No, about me insinuating that others were taking steroids.
Tattlers on our station?
Tattling on us, two other hosts.
Did you see that the other guy was saying you're on steroids? Just want to let you know.
Was Kayla cool with it, or did she get mad? I forget who you were insinuating was on steroids. Well, my point is like if a doctor told me I had a concussion, I would think every possible thing in my head was like my brain's exploding. I don't know what to do here. And isn't a concussion I think it's like when your brain slams against like your skull or something.
It's a brain bruise.
Yeah. Like your brain is bruised. By the way, did you know that this could be wrong? I read this. It sounds right though. That the brain is the only thing, like it doesn't have any pain sensors at all. Or something. Wait, is that what it is? Yeah, there's no pain.
Yeah, because you're awake when they do surgery.
They do brain surgery. Like they can screw around in your brain and you're just like, I can't feel it.
Headaches.
What if it tickled, but like in a weird way, right? That's what I'm saying, but I guess the headaches are the nerves around it or something. I don't know.
Nerves.
Hey, I don't. But Kyle Shanahan's out there and it's like, how do you even limit yourself when you have a concussion? And apparently he has 2 black eyes and he had stitches and all kinds of, broken ribs and all that. And then I saw this clip yesterday. Shame on me, sports host, for not knowing this. Did I see right that who is it? Chris Forster's the guy who's running the I guess he's had some speed bumps in the past. Okay, that was the worst possible. Oh my God, dude. On my kids' lives, I did not mean to say that way.
What did you mean?
Hurdles. I should have said hurdles. They're in the past. Is that video? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that video real?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh God. Well, now I don't want to say it because what if it's not true?
He was in a hurdling accident?
No. He. And the whole point, I shouldn't have even stuck my head in this one because I'm all for second chances. And here we go. 49ers acting head coach's dark past back in spotlight after Shanahan's smash. That's a New York Post headline. Chris Forster spoke to the media, gratitude, especially from when he was at a low point in his life. This organization did some things for me and pulled me in at a time in my life when nobody would really want to be with me. Here, it is true. You haven't seen, Chris, you see everything. As a matter of fact, you made me angry yesterday because I walked in to show these guys something. What was, he's like, is it the Hidden Valley Ranch jacket? with like no precursor whatsoever. And I'm like,
no, you said this is the best jacket ever.
Oh, okay. Then that was the just let it happen. Just
no, you say like, hey, have you guys seen this? It's the best jacket.
I didn't say that. I said, you guys want to see the best jacket ever.
And he said the range jacket.
Just deflated me. Anyways, nearly a decade ago, a video of Forster snorting a white powdery substance before a meeting
with the Dolphins.
Went viral on social media. Yeah. The clip was posted by Forster's alleged mistress when he was the offensive line coach for the Miami Dolphins. In the video, he said, quote, "Hey, I miss you, thinking about you. How about me going to a meeting and doing this before I go?" He was then 55. Oh, there's a little screenshot of it right there. So, yeah, I saw that video. I honestly had completely forgotten about that. He told NFL Network he had used cocaine 8 or 9 days in a row during that period of the Dolphins season, 2 weeks before a Las Vegas woman posted the video to social media. He's been vocal about his past. He turned his life around, climbed the ladder from assistant offensive line coach in 2020 to offensive line coach in 2021. Now he's the de facto head coach, while, through obviously a terrible situation with Kyle Shanahan. But I feel like that's a story, so now you understand when I said he has had some speed bumps in his past. I could not have used, now, Chris, I could not have used, again, we're having real bad transition issues today. Because what I said is factually correct. I should have said hurdles. I wasn't trying to make a joke out of it. I love this. I don't love that he snorted cocaine and did stuff for, by the way, was that when Adam Gase was there? Do we know 2017? Where did Adam Gase go where he had the weird press conference?
Oh, that was with the Jets.
Yeah. Oh, that was with the Jets? Was that?
Magic Eyes.
Because wasn't Gase, now I'm trying to figure it out because everyone thought Gase was on something during that press conference. So now I'm trying to put it all together. Like, was this a whole...
No, he was the head coach from 2016 to 2018.
Okay, yeah, dude. And you're in Miami, like that. You almost have to like give someone just a full on pass for that. It's like, okay, dude, you're when in Rome. I love this though. I don't love. Look, I wish he'd never done that. I'm a big fan, and I think most of us are. Like, I'm a huge fan of comebacks. Mm-hmm. Like. But for the grace of whatever, the thing.
Wow, I didn't see this. April 27th, former NFL running back Le'Veon Bell, who played for the New York Jets when Gase was the head coach, made accusations about Gase that he saw his former head coach using cocaine in his office more than once. I'm like, bro, I ain't just walk in the office and see my coach doing coke.
What do you even say other than don't? But I mean, honestly, like it's not like Adam Gase is the first. Didn't Sigmund Freud used to use a bunch of cocaine back in the 1800s? I mean, we've never really, when you look at the list, like if you look at the list of people who have like had cocaine issues throughout history.
Famous people that have used cocaine in the past.
Famous people from the past who used cocaine. Yeah. John Belushi, Whitney
It just
Houston,
says 80s.
Tim Allen, Ike Turner, Drew Barrymore, Kate Moss, Robin Williams, Robert Downey Jr., Demi Lovato, Diego Maradona?
Really?
No.
I would have loved to have seen Robin Williams and Diego Maradona hang out in the 80s.
Oh, my God, dude. Talk about you're not getting an award. You are not.
They would not be speaking the right languages, but they would be communicating perfectly with each other.
They would be the ultimate talking past each other. You're not getting the ball passed to you in any way. So my point is Coach did something bad. No, there's no excuse. But also did something that others have been. I mean, look, all that stuff, addiction and all that's nothing to screw around with. I love the fact, and he was 55 then.
Right.
Still a young man.
So now you fast forward 9 years later, and he's got a new lease on life. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's clean and sober and healthy, and obviously a talented coach. So I always love how sometimes in life, really bad things create really good side effects. And in this case, obviously, Coach Shanahan that's a terrible, horrible thing. And thank God he's going to be okay. But to give Coach Forster an opportunity to lead the team like this, even though it's just preseason, but that's got to be a really special moment for him and his family. I think it's a hell of a story, and I love that he hasn't ducked his pass. He's like, "Yep, I screwed up, but I'm ready to go."
Yeah, and then he knows it's Kyle's job when he's ready and able and capable and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, good for him. Good for the Niners to see. I don't want to say see past that, but be aware of what it was, and probably constantly checking in to make sure there's no issues now. But yeah.
And that's completely fair. And I don't know what kind of a deal they have with him or anything like that. But if they're like, yeah, we're happy to give you another shot. As my alarm goes off at 6:40, why would I have an alarm set for that? Must be for. But whether they're drug testing them every day or not or whatever, who cares? I mean, good, really good for them. Also, I wanted to put in this note. We can get to this some other time, but I thought it was really cool. ESPN did a list of the teams with the best cores under 25 years old. Mm-hmm. The Raiders were number 6. Which is pretty cool. And we can get into that and go into detail as to who that is, where the Niners are. Number 1, kind of scary, the New England Patriots. Oh. The number 1 core under 25, and they were 4 quarters away from winning a championship last year.
That close. But are they going to be better this year?
I mean, I'm looking at Denver, too. It's going to be really interesting with a healthy Bo Nix now. We'll take a break. When we come back, speaking of football, college football, changes might be a-coming. College football players looking to unionize. What could this mean? Should it happen? And, hey, when in Rome? I don't know. We'll be right back after this.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This August, the stars and guitars come out to play. It's the Gold Rush Classic, a celebrity pro-am golf tournament featuring $1 million hole-in-one contest, a skins game, celebrity draft party, and a live concert from the Cripple Creek Band. Tee it up alongside legends like Rick Barry, Jeff Barness, Greg Lloyd, Jesse Orozco, Michael Merriweather, Greg Ostertag, Olden Polanese, and our own Greg Vaughn. But here's what matters most. Every dollar raised goes to Scott Pollard's Pearls of Life, Make-A-Wish, and other children's charities making a real difference. August 6th and 7th in Rancho Murrieta. 2 days. Great golf, great music, one great cause. Golf and concert sponsorships are still available. Visit goldrushclassic.org today. That's goldrushclassic.org. The Gold Rush Classic is proudly sponsored by Tokay Heating, Air, and Plumbing, delivering comfort you can feel and peace of mind you can trust. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg that the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure though, 'cause now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Your coffee would never get cold. Your flight would always be on time. And your mattress would always respond to you and your unique sleep needs. Sleep Number mattresses are designed to respond to your body and shift with your changing life, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good night's sleep.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust. Along with my partner and associates, I have been helping accident survivors recover for their injuries for over 25 years. And we can help you. There's no charge for calling. So please call us today.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
There she goes, first solo drive.
Are we ready for this? Absolutely. Our AAA agent, what are you doing here?
Well, same as always, helping you protect what matters most. Like when you added her to your auto policy, or when you switched to AAA insurance and saved.
So you've been here the whole time?
Yep, plus we're available 24/7 for claim support, in case you ever need it.
Shouldn't she be home already?
It's been 12 seconds.
Visit AAA.com/insurance to get a quote today.
Remember when a driving range was just a driving range? Yeah, Hagen Oaks doesn't remember either. Reserve one of 3 top Tracer bays from 6 to 11 p.m. at HagenOaks.com. Only 3 bays are reservable, while the rest of the range remains open for walk-ups. Play virtual golf, then grab food, drinks, and a seat in front of the TVs at the hangout. Throw in live music, and suddenly your quick stop at the range turns into hours of fun. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Side effects may include laughter, bragging rights, and one friend insisting he would have won if the wind wasn't blowing.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
From the archives of where the hell has this been my whole life, and am I the only person who hasn't seen it? Let's see how well Chris is Mr. Movie. See how long it takes Chris to get this. I don't know the context, but I just saw a clip during the break that popped up. It's a gentleman who goes in to punch somebody at an event, and he misses the person he's supposed to punch. Guy ducks. And just as he ducks, the guy punching misses the guy, and he full-on slow-mo punches a baby.
Mm-hmm. The campaign?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, with Will Forte.
Will Ferrell. And Zach Galifianakis, Jason Sudeikis. You've seen it too?
I have not seen it, but I remember the
fantastic
commercial for it.
Oh my God. I was dying. He punches, and it's like, obvious. Well, I would hope it's not I can't imagine it's a stunt baby. It's got to be CGI. It's like the slow-mo Rocky where like the fist hits the baby and you see the pacifier. I don't know why I probably shouldn't be laughing at. I'm laughing because I know it's fake. And then, like, there's a controversy and all that.
Baby won an award.
Apparently. And then later on, it's the same thing, the same clip, it's the same thing. He goes to punch this guy, and the guy ducks again, and he ends up hitting, like, some dog. It shows him punching the dog across the face, who was the star of some movie or sitcom or whatever. Where Will Ferrell, Zach Galifianakis, Jason Sudeikis, and where the hell has this movie been? I've never even heard of this movie.
Oh, that was, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Wow.
That is totally taken
out of context.
Well, not really. I mean, you punched that baby. Is anyone asking how my hand feels after punching that iron-like jaw of that baby?
I mean, I gotta watch this. Also, Chris, you have any idea why the text line's not working?
Having some problems.
Oh, it is.
I had to change my password, and then I just used the same password again, and that worked. So,
can you tell me on the air what your password is, please? Is anybody going to break in? It's okay. We can do it. You said you can fix it?
Maybe.
Are you confident?
No.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Are you confident? What was that clip going to be?
I respect
Mexico. I ain't going anywhere to get my coffee.
Maybe is right next to Mexico.
Unfortunately, what is that? What? Unfortunately, maybe is next to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's another place to visit.
Another island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very warm.
Very warm.
Maybe.
Speaking of Mexico, college football. See, again, my transitions are completely off, dude. They're looking to maybe possibly unionize.
What's that look like? What's that mean?
Great question, Jason Ross. What would that? Well, the thing is, they're saying, look, we're employees. We are employees, and we want to be treated like employees. So we want to create a union, much like in the other major sports. You have a football, baseball, basketball players union. Why not an actual union? Stanford is on the threshold, speaking of getting there. ACC overall is talking about it, but really Stanford is leading the way on this. And if that were to happen now, they can collectively bargain on their agreements. I don't know, and I'm too stupid to understand whether or not this is a good thing.
I'm not sure either. I think some uniformity.
Yeah, uniformity. Uniformity.
Yes. Needs to happen for the sport. I think there's some of it, but not completely. I think a lot of the things they're doing, I do believe are for the better, but it's also, with almost anything that's created with intention of being better, you find the loopholes and you find some things that just aren't better for the sport. So I'm all for, I have no issue with them getting paid and getting money. I just wish there was some sort of clarity on some of these things, whether it's the transfer portal, the amount of times you can transfer, how many years you can play. I know they've got some more concrete things, but just like the stat that blew me away the other day was the college basketball tweet that was out that I can't remember how many college basketball players, but I think 18, if I have my number right, we're going to make more than LeBron this year.
Oh, wow.
And
That's fantastic.
That doesn't seem right. And I know he took a deal, whatever, but even his deal is $3 million. It's like, what are we doing? And I would think at that level, you're going to miss as well. Like when you miss on recruiting a player, like, hey, this is we bring in David. Yeah. He's our star quarterback. Yeah. We're sure we're going to have him for 4 years. And just like drafting, like you don't get it right all the time. But if that's a financial thing, we not only brought in Dave, we're bringing you in, but we're paying you $2.5 million.
Well, the school isn't doing it. It'd be illegal for the schools to do it.
It's not illegal for the schools to do it anymore.
Huh?
Schools can do it.
Schools can pay their players?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I thought it had to be through an NIL.
Well, it's through the school, though, too.
Yeah, I know that the school, but isn't it like a super PAC where you can set up the fund, but technically they're
laundering it effectively? Yeah.
I mean, you're getting people to donate to a fund that you can pay the players to. It's not actually coming from the school.
They're laundering the money.
I don't know if that's true. I think the school is the one, I believe, now I should do some digging, I believe the school's actually dispersing the check.
Interesting.
I believe.
We should.
Or,
you
know what I mean.
You have a college football connection or two, as I see your lovely Stinger Up shirt, polo shirt. Be interesting to have, summertime is a great time to do it. You need to have like Mark Orr and, maybe somebody else in to have just kind of a roundtable on the future of college football and how it all works. What's the process? Like, are you literally, guys going into people's living rooms and they're like, yeah, we'll sign with you. We're going to need $1.2 million over the 3 years with a opt out. And, it's just, you say it all the time. It's Wild West right now.
Yeah.
And I think some sort of regulation and conformity, as you said, I think you said uniformity.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was trying to say.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a wooden ship.
Yes.
Diversity. I think that's good, but I think also let's go back. Let's just what interests me about this is like let's go to the foundation, just the philosophy. Should college football players get paid? Should college basketball players get paid? And I don't like it instinctively. I don't like it, but I also understand that of course they should get paid because they are providing a product. In many cases, at considerable harm to their bodies, and as we're finding out, especially in football, to their brains, and that college football produces a ton of money. Why shouldn't the players get a piece of it? Why should it all go to the suits in college and university presidents making millions of dollars? Now, what I would like to see, and ultimately where I think this could work and be a net positive is, how great would it be if there was a body, much like how in the NBA or most sports, there's like a 50-50 or somewhere near their split players owners, right? Well, in this case, it's players schools. I would love to see a split in which X amount of money goes to the players X amount of money. I would love to see some sort of a de facto pension for these guys where based on, if you played at, we'll use Sac State.
Okay.
If you played at Sac State for 2 years, here's their revenue for the 2 years, and we're going to work some sort of system out where you get 1/55th of this number for the next 10 years because 99% of you aren't making the NFL. You're going to go be whatever. Maybe you suffered a hip injury. Maybe you're perfectly healthy. But it would be nice for you to get some trickle down to help these guys translate into the real world. So there's that. Also, I would like to see some of that money, it already does, go to supporting other sports, but have that be a uniform. Like 5% of all revenue goes to boost up all non-football and basketball sports. Okay, there's that. And then here's where it would be really great. How about we set up, whether they're through scholarships or financial aid or whatever, how many people with tuitions? I'm talking about normal kids like mine they're not playing sports. They're going and paying a tuition. Well, how great would it be if USC had their football and basketball programs, their revenue positive programs, having, again, and I know this exists a little bit, but uniform millions upon millions upon millions of dollars every year that goes directly into financial aid and helping normies be able to survive. You've got a football player that goes to USC. I see it. I saw it when we picked her up. Rows and rows of Cadillac Escalades and black Chevy Tahoes, picking these kids up from whatever latest black tie thing they had. They have their own dorms. They have their own nutritionists. Their school is free, by the way, because they can run fast to catch a ball. Well, that's fine. I don't want to poo-poo that because they're providing a service to the school. They're creating revenue. But it is a completely different world between an athlete, especially one on scholarship, and a normal student. Maybe if we can get some more of that revenue going into those aspects, they could be more palatable.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just produced the same level of the professional athlete. So you and I could go to school,
yes,
be considered the best at the job, and go into the job force, and maybe even make okay money. But
yes,
a person that, as you described, can run fast and catch a ball, goes to the NFL, goes to the NBA, they're going to make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
No matter how long their career is. If it's longer, obviously the more money they'll make. I mean, again, I think it's just to the scale of the pros, right? There's draft picks that miss. I think in college when you're starting to pay, it's like, I guess you're going to learn your lesson. They're going to pay for people sometimes. And you go, oh, yeah, this is a guy we can't afford to miss. For example, let's just say Victor Wembanyama was going to be a freshman and said, I'm going to play 1 year of college basketball.
Yeah.
If he went pro, there's a limit. There's like a salary cap limit he could get. But if Penn State, UCLA, Florida State, Texas all said, we want him, and what's to stop him from, we're going to pay you $40 million.
That's right.
It probably would pay for itself.
I'm sure it would.
For 1 year at Texas.
Yep.
And they'll just go, there's an unlimited amount of money we can spend. We want him for that 1 year. We know it's going to be one, but forever he'll be connected to Texas.
And that's where there should be some sort of a cap. Cap, and
you can't go past this number. But then is it going to be, you can't go past this number, but it's $3 million, but we got you.
No, that's where you have to have regulation. Because much like a salary.
What was it different before?
There was air quotes regulation.
Yeah.
But you would have to set it up. I know we got to go here. You have to set it up where it'd be the same thing if you circumvented the salary cap in the NBA, where you're going to get, look, you can pay X, Y, and Z this.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the days of, and I think there's still some older folk that are stuck here. The days of they're getting a scholarship,
right?
Where they need to get paid for, that's not how it works. Right. And the funny thing is, and I'll really piss people off here as we go to break, I'm going to get political for a second because this is where my conservative side comes out, and I'm shocked that the predominant amount of people I see that have an issue with that are on the conservative side, and I'm sitting there, and I'm going, hold on, guys. They should keep as much of the money that they produce as possible. That is a basic conservative financial tenet. How do you have a problem with that, and why would you want to see that go to some dude in a suit? It's a complicated situation. We'll take a break. When we come back, top of the hour, 3 for Madness. A's lost again. Is the National League done? And bonding. We'll talk about it next.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/SactownSports to keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/SactownSports. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. For your Tuesday, you get out the door, you feel the pleasant Delta breeze. Heading into the afternoon, temperatures will be a little bit warmer today with a light southwest breeze. Plan for highs to peak in the mid-90s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
You ever notice how the other guys scream about massive discounts on their Dodge, Chrysler, or Jeep Ram vehicles? Then you get to the fine print and boom, another $5,200 in mandatory ads. At Hoblet, we don't insult your intelligence. The price you see is the price you pay. No mystery add-ons, no bait and switch, no gotcha when you sit down to buy. Hoblet, family owned for 77 years. Transparency, straightforward pricing. Buy it right, buy it at Hoblet.
We wouldn't be celebrating America 250 if it wasn't for a strong foundation set by the framers. Hamilton built America's financial foundation on sound money, later embodied by the gold standard. But we abandoned that discipline in 1971 and have seen inflation erode the dollar's value. What's the foundation of your savings? Is it gold or something that can be devalued? Hi, it's Dr. Ron Paul, and I encourage you to speak with my friends at Birch Gold Group about diversifying an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. Learn more by requesting a free info kit on gold IRAs. Just text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Let Birch Gold help you build your foundation with gold. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Text SECURE to 989898.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on top text and 5G data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Imran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only only sports guard radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Guards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby, insight, and fun, join us for the True Sports Guard show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Just some fallout and some very understandable questions from our last segment on the NCAA. Dwayne says, Dave, do we trust the NCAA or politicians to regulate that? No. It's a very appropriate question. But it's like, do we trust NBA owners, baseball owners, football owners? Of course not. They're all greedy people. So you have to have, ultimately, I think in college football, it's going to have to be treated like as much of a professional sport as you can. You're going to have regulations. You're going to have the books open. You're going to have serious consequences if you try to circumvent certain things. And by the way, the University of Texas is not going to have, well, at least for the time being, is not going to have the same salary cap, let's call it, as Sacramento State or UC Davis. Right. You have to go, and I would borrow a little bit of this from European sports. You go through a percentage of, let's say, your league's FRI, I think you call it, football-related income. You establish your caps going into the summer and recruiting process, and it's really simple. Somebody said, well, what about the 4th-string long snapper, which they don't have one, but what about the long snapper versus the quarterback? Well, it's the same thing. You're signing players to deals, and by the way, those long snappers right now probably aren't getting anything. They're getting like a gear as their signing bonus. Okay, so maybe they get $5,000 a year. I don't know. $5,000 a year is $5,000 a year. Whatever, you start somewhere. But you'd have to regulate it.
Yeah, and I don't know how the different. I guess what I'm trying to equate it to, in theory, Ohio State and Sac State now are the same, and they are far from the same.
Yes.
So the difference would be like trying to regulate it. Say, yeah, we've got the rules, but it's different for the Yankees and Dodgers than it is for the A's and Padres.
Yes.
Well, wait, they're in the same league, same sport, same. That's the problem, I think, right now. Until it's done differently, like if they do branch off, which I don't know if that's good for the sport. Maybe you could argue it's better for the sport. That was one of the things at the MAC Media Day last week that the commissioner had said. Like, what they felt they needed in the MAC was some help from government.
Right.
In a sense of like some sort of regulation so that they could be, in one sense, treated the same way as Ohio State and Michigan. But it's like, should they be? I mean, there's arguments for each side of that, but I don't know what the right – I mean, again, what is the right answer?
Let me throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
Could ultimately – and stay with me on this because this has already been broached a little bit, but what if you sold – let's just stick with football. Well, what if you sold off college football programs like you did NFL franchises? What if Jason Ross – purchased the Sacramento State football program for $100 million. You now own the program. You are responsible for the school has no skin in the game when it comes to funding it. But there's a preconceived, again, following this thing, okay, you have, let's say, 70% of the football-related income to work with, 30% just goes to the school. The school does absolutely nothing. Stadium, this, that, whatever. That is, you're running it like a franchise, but you got to give 30% off the top to the school just for the school being the school. Now you have 70% of the income to run your team with. Now, you, like you said, there's the MAC is not the SEC, is not the ACC, is not the Atlantic 10, whatever. So you have conferences, I guess, that would effectively act like mini leagues, if you will, and you've got conference-related income. They're going to have to get a piece of it that then is distributed to the schools. That all goes into this pile to where, okay, Sac State, your salary cap for 2027 is $35 million. That's what you've got to work with. And, you've got 2 guys coming off the books this year that are either graduating or going to the NFL, whatever it may be. So you've got a little bit of money to work with, and you cannot go over that. And you treat it just like salary cap regulation. Owners can make money. They can lose money off of it, but they've got to run it correctly. And the better you do, the more money you make. And that's where it ties into ultimately, I think, you have these programs run as businesses by individuals, and you tie that in with what we call our Premier League format, where you can graduate up into a Super League where you get parachute payments. You get because here's the other problem. All right, well, you have to find some way to have it be equitable for an Ohio. Sac State has to have the ability to someday, if they're run correctly, run at the level of an Ohio State or a Texas through winning and through good business.
Yeah. Are you saying, though, the question you said Sac State's cap would be $35 million?
Sure.
What's Texas? What's
$100 million?
Oh, so they're already starting there.
In this world, I would think percentage-wise, I'm pulling these out of my rear end here, but a Texas and Ohio State, Alabama, Florida State, USC, they're all in the $100 million. They're all right up there. But if Sac State is able to graduate up to within Division I, let's say, from the D level, I'm just using to C level, well, now all of a sudden your cap just went up. So you have the opportunity to grow and bring in, with proper recruiting, a better class of players.
Yeah, so if current history of sports would repeat itself, there'd be a Mets. There'd be a team that, I'm just going to give it to Florida, because you don't like Florida. Mm-hmm. They're overspending and they're bad.
But you have to have but see, that's the thing.
I'm not overspending, but they got $100 million cap.
Oh, I see what yes.
It's like they've
That's
got all
correct.
the advantages.
That's correct.
And they filled the $100 million, and they got the stud.
Yep.
Look at who they got this offseason.
Maybe injuries.
It didn't work.
That's right.
Didn't work.
That's right.
That's what the Mets or the, the NBA teams that fill the, Orlando, I think, is the highest cap team in the league right now.
Yeah. Well, look,
they're good.
Look at the Kings.
Great.
The Kings were number 2 up until a minute ago, and they won 22 games.
And then will there be the Tampa Bay Rays that figures out a system?
That would be like a Sac State.
Yeah, that has less money.
Mm-hmm. Leaner and meaner, and you're going up and up, and every time you go up a level, you now have more money to work with. And so the Billy Beans of the world, the A's of the world, historically, they're look at that little engine that could, and then every year you're going to have a Texas or an Ohio State or a blue chip football program that gets relegated down from that Premier League 32 team level down to B, and they have to work their way back up.
Yeah, and then if Sac State, we'll keep using them as an example, just figured out a system, and they're always good, even though what their restrictions are. But then when they get the Scattaboo, it's like, well, they got them for a year because now Texas is going to get them, and now Penn State's going to get him or whatever.
But again,
you got him first.
We could spend all day on this because I think that's fascinating. Because if, for example, and some of these things wouldn't work, some of them will work, and some of them would have to morph into something else. But let's take the Scattaboo thing. So Sac State at level D recruits Cam Scattaboo for a little bit of money, and oh my God, it turns out he is a badass, okay? And Ohio State goes, I want Cam Scattaboo. Sac State says, cool. Here's our transfer fee, $50 million or whatever it may be, because you've got funding to bring in these guys during this window in the summer. So now you have these upper level schools that are trying to pick off of these lower level schools. But to make it fair and equitable, Sac State can say, we'll just keep Cam for next year. Or they say, oh, my God, we can't turn down. Yeah, it's going to suck losing Cam Scattaboo, but we're getting a $40 million transfer fee, which is, a lot of our budget there, and we can put that back into getting 3 other Cam Scattaboos, hopefully. Now you have this system because you're running it like a business where now the downside to that is, okay, well, now this 19-year-old kid is being taken from Sacramento State to Ohio State, and he's got to move away. Maybe he doesn't want to move from his family. He's still a kid. Or what? But you would think at that level, if you're getting paid that much, your eyes are on the NFL. And no offense to Sac State, but if Ohio State wants to pay $40 million and you're on national TV every week, you probably want to do that. Yeah. Sac State, by the way, could also look at UC Davis, let's say. If Sac State's going up there and say, hey, how about we go down to Shredville, coach, and we'll give you $5 million. There are so many possibilities to streamline this thing, and college football is so huge right now, but I've said it before, college football could be so much bigger and so much better. They're just going to have to get out of the Wild West, and they're going to have to get everybody, good luck, to agree to this stuff. It's never going to happen, but what I think they can do is I think they can get the power brokers 70% to agree to it. 30% will hold out, and eventually you'll have 90% in the program, and then the other 10% will be like the Notre Dames and the Florida States of the 80s who are in their independent pro.
Yeah.
They just want to play
Doing
the play.
their own thing, yeah.
3 for Madness. Question 1.
And Jason, you were right. There is revenue sharing in college football or in college sports now. So that's how the colleges pay the players.
Revenue share.
Yeah.
Okay.
The A's lost again. At this point, they've got to be sellers, but who do they sell?
Okay, great question, Chris. Yeah, I mean, who? The problem is that the large bulk of who they have, these are young studs. So the question is, do you sell and sell? Are you swapping maybe youth for youth? What I don't see them doing, they're not gonna. I can't imagine they're going to sell or trade youth for vets. Because you have to remember, we're probably not playing baseball next year. So why are you going to want to trade for a higher price, let's say a stud vet? Let's just take Tarek Skubal, which I know. Now you bring in this guy who's making a ton of money. Now you're paying him next year, not paying him next year to not pitch, or maybe pay. The only thing I can think of that they might do is, well, okay, maybe we trade a bit of young hitting for some future young pitching. I mean, guys like Severino, do you look at, I mean, he just got hurt, but are you looking at a Langoliers? Are you looking at a Jacob Wilson, at a Zach Geloff? I don't think you're Jeff McNeil. I don't think you're going anywhere near guys like Bolte or Nick Kurtz and maybe even one or two guys I just mentioned. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. I think you're going to see the Dodgery, Yankee, those types. I think they'll pick up some high-priced stuff because they're trying to win a title this year. But if you're a team like the A's, you know you're not winning a title this year, and you know you're probably not playing at all next year. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah, I think you mentioned two of them. I'd look at Severino if there's even any kind of takers out there. That's been a big contract that's underperformed. Jeff McNeil's been all right for them, but he's a veteran that could help a lot of teams. I don't think you get a lot for Lawrence Butler's one of their younger players that's underperformed. Yeah. I mean, I honestly think that's a guy they could move, but I don't think there's the guys that they could move that would get them something back. I don't think they're interested in moving.
I agree.
I wouldn't move Langoliers. I wouldn't move Wilson. Wouldn't move Kurtz.
Yeah, moving DeVries in the minors.
No, I wouldn't.
Touching any of that.
So it's periphery stuff. If anybody's interested, there's a couple young arms that maybe some people would be, but I still think they've got a longer run at this. I mean, they obviously hasn't turned into much of a run this year, but there was some promise early. They've had a bunch of guys, everyday players, underperform. But yeah, I think it's Severino, would be McNeil, it'd be Butler. Those are kind of the guys, but I just don't think that's landing him a lot.
Gage jumps 23.
Yeah, that's one of the pitchers they could look at. Ginn, but I don't think they.
Kurtz is 23. Jacob Wilson's 24. Bolte's 22. Butler's 26. Soderstrom's 24.
Had Rooker been healthy, maybe.
Yeah,
but he's done for the. But.
They've got a lot of ammo and a lot of ability, and unfortunately for us, this will probably happen in Vegas, where they could. I mean, I don't know that there's, for example, let's even go with Skubal. If they ran themselves like a regular team, the A's have the ammo to acquire Skubal from the Tigers. I don't know. There's not a lot of players in the league they don't have ammo, young ammo, to acquire guys with, but that's not their history.
Yeah.
Sure. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Are the National League pennant races over?
Talking about this yesterday when you were gone, Jason. The AL is great, man. Yankees are 2.5 back of the Rays. Guardians are 2 back of the White Sox. Twins are 3 back of the White Sox. The Astros are 2 back. The Mariners are 2.5 back of the Rangers. All 3 qualify as pennant races right now. The Braves are 5.5 ahead of the Phillies. The Cubs are 6 back of the Brewers. And, the Dodgers have a 12.5 game lead on the Diamondbacks, 14 on the Padres. Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it. We talked about it a little bit with you here when we were referencing the Cardinals years and years and years ago. Could one of those National League divisions become a race? Of course. There's, what do we have, 1, 2 plus more months of this? But, man, it doesn't look good in the National League.
No, but what's interesting is, like, right now, would you take the Dodgers or the NL field? Like, the Dodgers are every bit the favorite to three-peat, but you got the Brewers, the Braves with as good of a record. Phillies are tough. Cubs, like, there's some options to beat the Dodgers. I think probably better in the NL than it overall in the World Series if they get there.
I would take the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I would take the Dodgers over. You can add the AL into that, too.
Okay.
Honestly, I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong, but
got to beat them 4 times.
The Dodgers you got to beat them 4 times. And by the way, last year they had injuries. I think a little boredom set in when you're a dynastic team. They're not having any of that this year. They're sitting at 67-39. Oh yeah, that's the best record in the league.
What are the others though in the NL? They're close to them.
Sure. 67-39. Brewers right behind him at 66-40. Braves 62-44. So about 4 or 5 games behind them. And then in the AL, you got the Rays with 62 wins. The Yankees with 60. Those are the only 2 teams with 60 wins over there. The
NL's been better this year.
It has. And you know what? Maybe they've got guys like Edwin Diaz and Will Smith, Blake Snell, Trinan's been banged up. They've got injuries. But Ohtani, Yamamoto, Freeman, Muncy, Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, Tucker, Ohtani the hitter. How the hell do you beat that in 4?
Blue Jays had him.
They did, dude. Oh, they did. Question 3.
Question 3.
Dave.
Hey.
Today is your company bonding lunch.
It is.
How are you feeling just 5 hours before game time?
You've been to these before, right?
Uh-huh.
What is it? I mean, you're eating lunch.
Yeah. So my experience was there was, I think, about 6 of us, and we went to a restaurant.
Okay.
And I think at some point the conversation turned to like TV shows and series that people watch. And that was actually the bulk of it. It was fun, entertaining, just to hear from different people, as opposed to like, how's your job going? Like
Right.
it wasn't really work stuff at all.
You're just having fun.
Yeah. So it's good. And it was an hour and lunch and then on with our day.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm a social guy here at the station. I talk to people. I go around. I say, come on, I do. I go downstairs. I visit with people. I say hi. Yesterday. I talked to Cindy. What? Oh, is he seriously thinking about what he's about to say is super mean?
You're social on your terms.
He agrees.
That's very true. I can't hide from that. I don't do well in forced social environments, but just yesterday alone, I talked to Jim, our boss. I talked to Scott Marsh. I talked to Cindy Jordan. I talked to Brian Hanratty. I talked to Kelsey.
Hanratty.
I talked to Ron Burton. And when I say I talked, not just hello, like had substantive conversations with these people that lasted at a minimum 3 minutes. Like I enjoy visiting with my coworkers. I make it a point after the show to try to visit with people and say hello. And some of that's business, hey, how's this account going or what can we do? But I talked to Frankie on the phone yesterday, just about some digital stuff.
Oh.
But then it's just, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Absolutely.
But you're in there. And like I said, Kelsey, who works downstairs, I mean, we say these people like you guys all know who they are. You don't. She's great.
Yeah,
I love talking with her. But then it's like, I want to see what Chris does in these situations.
Talks.
Like how are you bonding with people? She's like, hey.
See
McGruber?
Our last one, we talked about our different trips that we've taken and different trips that we're planning on doing.
See, that would be a nightmare for me because I have a lot of trips I've taken and a lot of trips I plan. But then the whole time I'm thinking, am I talking too much? Am I saying
one of them?
I really am my daughter. Jesus. We just had this conversation yesterday. She and I did about overanalyzing social interactions. Or I should say she's me.
All right, let's practice. We're at the bonding lunch today.
All right.
I don't want to hit you with a topic that we've discussed. Let's see. Hey, I thought one interesting topic that we could all go around. What's the best gift you ever gave somebody? Dave, why don't you start?
I would say my time. Okay, sorry.
Back to you.
What's the best gift I gave
don't know.
anyone?
I'm just coming up with something random.
God. Okay, all right. How the hell do you answer that one? Do you answer it with like a really nice gift? Am I going to answer it with like too big of a gift, and then everyone else's answer is worse than like? I don't want to answer like, well, I got my wife a car for her birthday, and then what if somebody didn't do that, and now did I make everybody else's gift seem lesser? Did I just stomp on their?
Okay, Jason, ask a different question, and you have 5 seconds to answer.
Who? Me?
You. Yeah.
Okay. I hate this stuff, man. I hate it.
What's the best sporting event you ever went to?
5, 4.
I went to the
3,
Super Bowl years
2.
ago, Patriots and Seahawks.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, that was really cool. What an opportunity.
That's a really, really good sporting event to go to.
Absolutely.
So
Wait, how'd you get those tickets?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, would I be better off censoring my answer and being like, honestly, I saw
I got a better
I saw
one.
my son made 5 3-pointers in a game.
You've got 5 seconds to answer this.
Okay.
Hey, what's the new show that you're binging?
It's not a new show, but I really like this show, Suits. I've been watching that. My wife watched it, and it's
I never saw that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, it's not like the best show ever. I'm also watching this history of the shoguns in Japan, feudal Japan, which is on Netflix. That's pretty interesting.
You know what? I've been watching The Studio. I mean, watched it a couple times, but it's my favorite.
Oh, the one with
show
Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's great.
See, that's a good question. I could do that one.
Well, I told you that's the one we had. That was the question we
The
had.
shows?
Yeah, what have you been watching?
Okay, so question here. Let's go back, because that one, no, I hope they ask that question.
There may not even be a
Wait,
question.
who's your leader?
Kelsey.
Okay, I'll make sure she's got the right question.
Oh, you'll feed her some questions? No, don't.
Yes.
No, you'll feed her horrible questions.
Yes. Well, Chris and I have a plan.
No, like the one.
What is your biggest fear?
The general rule. I could do that. That'd be dead animals, and then people. I wouldn't be all philosophical.
Wow, my pet just died, and you're bringing up dead
right?
animals.
See, and I'd be like,
Chris goes crying out of the lunch.
I'd be like, I'd be afraid of your dead hamster or gerbil. I'm sure. But like going back to your question about
You're the one that killed it.
Super Bowl or gift. Is it better in those situations, like if you have a really good sporting event or whatever the question may be, is it better to just censor it and bring it down a few notches? Because I feel like I'm stomping on other people's. Like I say the Super Bowl and then the next person answers like, oh, I went to a Giants game once.
Well, it depends. If you're first, you got to do your honest answer. But if you've heard like 4 of them, you're like, all right, I don't want to go too high.
Then I'm exactly.
But what if someone goes, wow, you went to the Super, I heard your show, you've gone to the Super Bowl and you're going to say that Kings game on a Tuesday night in 2024 was your best game?
I feel like humility is the best option here. I don't want to trounce their answer. What if I say, oh, I got my wife a car for her anniversary 5 years ago, and then the next person was going to say, oh, I got my wife an engraved, I got her a nice card.
Hey, did you put one of those big red ribbons on it?
Yeah, I did.
See, that's really cool. Where'd you get the ribbon?
They gave it to me.
The
place.
dealership?
Yeah, they have them.
That's cool. I always thought that was just.
It was a December to remember.
I always thought those were just in commercials. That's really cool. Did you get good pictures of it? Was she surprised?
Yeah, we got one where we jumped and they caught us in mid-jump with the kids.
Oh, man.
It was cool.
Well,
what did she get for you that
I'm
year?
struggling to pay the bills, so you make me sick.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Hey, Chris won't be at your lunch.
My wife just got laid off. Wow, it's cool that you can buy, even though the context is it was a used car. It's not like I got her a Lexus like in the commercial. It was,
so then the bill's on Dave here for the Chick-fil-A.
The speaker out here is like a couple seconds behind, so I could hear Dave yelling.
Well, Chris and I will send Kelsey some appropriate questions.
Yes.
No, don't do that. I'm just going to downplay everything.
So you send Kelsey some questions. I'll give Kelsey some questions. And then during the lunch, Dave, it's your job to figure out who gave her.
Oh, that's really cool. Let's do a bit during the bonding lunch with multiple people where Dave is the top. See, that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. I want it to be about everybody else.
What are your kids up to? What have they been doing?
Just hanging out, being lazy.
Do they go to school anywhere?
Yeah, my daughter goes to college. My son's a senior.
What's school?
USC.
Oh, wow.
See,
that must be fun because I know for a fact you love LA.
Yeah. And then you said you have a son. What age is he?
He's 17.
Oh, is he trying to go to college next year?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Oh, we've got a few
Does he have like a number one choice?
Yeah.
What is it?
Stanford. See, you're cornering me into this is my nightmare.
Well, that's all right. Let's change the subject. What did you get your wife? What was the best gift you ever gave your wife?
When we come back. Speaking of,
you know what? You could just miss the lunch.
If Kelsey didn't work so hard on this thing, I would, because also it's 2 hours after the show gets off. What the hell am I supposed to do for 2 hours?
Think of appropriate questions.
That's what it's going to be, anxiety about the questions.
You go see the Odyssey for as much as I saw today.
I can see the first half. When we come back, why can't Russ Westbrook find a job? What's with him? And what does Doug have to do to keep his job this year? We'll do a little Kings next.
Sactownsports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. Sactownsports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
You think Dave's prepping with questions downstairs?
I think he just left.
Yeah. It's like the one way to not get into panic about the questions is to leave. Just go. Yeah. I think that's going to be, maybe we set up a camera. That'll be a digital idea for Frankie and Chris and Brendan. We put a camera in there, unbeknownst to Dave. But he's at the conference room?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what we do. That'll get some big hits on social media and on digital.
What?
Nothing. No. Just have a plan.
I have to do a social media thing tomorrow, I just found out.
Really?
Yeah.
Have to.
Get to.
There you go.
For a client.
Oh, okay.
It's my first one.
Nice.
Yeah, a little nervous. Not really. I just don't even know how to set it up.
You have to do it?
Well, like somebody has to record it and edit it and all that.
Yeah.
Because it's my first time I'm doing anything in that room.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
For our friends at Pass Pros.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Your first time?
Yeah. What?
How many times have you been in there, Chris?
4. No, more than that. I forgot about those World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
8.
You and Watkins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, no one ever asks. Someone asked.
Wait, didn't you tell them that you wanted to?
Wanted to what?
Didn't you have like your top 5 videos or things and stuff like that? Oh.
Yeah, you're a big fan of that room.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that room.
Oh.
It's just sitting there.
Did
like,
you want to move down there and do our show from
yeah,
there?
for that, yes. But that's just like, it's like if I'm at the house and my wife's decided to build an extension on the house that was filled with tools and different things. Basically, she's building this room for me to do a bunch of work in. I don't want that room.
Mm.
That means more stuff.
But you haven't done any work in there.
That's what I'm saying. Because they want us to like just on our own be like, oh, I feel like going down and doing this thing. I mean, there's a lot of reasons. You know, we do this thing, and then they're like, oh, well, here's this room. Go do the thing. Well, what do you want me to do? Whatever you want to do.
You know, the thing.
You know what I want to do? I don't want to do anything. Well, okay. That will be my social media post.
Okie dokie.
Just on a couch.
Yeah.
Playing, installing video games on my MacBook. Russ Westbrook.
Yes.
No luck on the text line?
No.
Yeah.
Chris even helped.
It's acting
weird.
Well,
if you guys are texting, sorry.
Go to the YouTube chat.
Go to the YouTube chat.
From the 916. Ooh, look at me. My name is Dave, and I go to the Super Bowls, buy my wife cars for her birthday, and send my kids to UCLA.
See?
Now tell me
USC.
about how you peasants live.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
UCLA. That was like me texting.
Yeah. Was that Jason? That from Jason J. Ross? Dave reminds me of a buddy who has ADHD. That's how his mind works with these social things. Yeah. Well, hi.
Hi.
Got it. Apparently there's like a Greek place and other Euro place that are interested in Russ Westbrook, which I think we heard a little bit of this last year. I want to say it was China. It's interesting with Russ because we talked about it yesterday. By all accounts, he was incredibly good around the team, coachable and committed and all that, and got along with everyone except Matt George. And I can't imagine that's keeping him from a job. Maybe it is.
Me, Maddie.
I didn't think about
me?
that. Is it possible? Do you know me? I know you. No, you don't. Is it possible that other teams are avoiding signing Russ Westbrook to protect their media? Ooh. We haven't thought of that. Is Matt getting the last laugh?
Are GMs calling Matt?
Something we might want to ask him at Crosstalk today. How about we put it this way? Clip this up, Frankie. Is Matt George partially responsible for Russell Westbrook not being able to find a job right now? I mean, that was would you say that was a top 5 good or bad Kings moment last year?
Yes.
Memorable moment?
Yes. Top 5.
One of them got paid for that, and it wasn't Matt. I mean, Russ making it. Well, I guess Matt technically got paid for that.
Getting paid.
It's slightly different. Slightly different. So I have to stop bouncing this ball, Chris. Are you telling me? Is that making noise that other people can hear? Okay.
But I can't.
Now Jason has the ball. When you look at what Russ did last year, Russ averaged 15 points, 5.5 boards, a little under 7 assists. His ratios weren't the greatest in the world. What are we looking at here? 42, 33, 34, we'll call it, and 69% from the line. But, like, you got to think that he's one of the top 14 guys on some team.
Yeah, he is. I mean, it's not, to me, Russ is not about can he still play. He can. I think he's proven that.
Yeah.
To me, Russ is in the stage of his career as like the fit. Is he the fit for this team?
Sure.
And I think one of the most difficult things to do as you age, and you've been a star. I mean, Russell Westbrook is one of the greats of this league.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
An MVP, a franchise player.
Triple-double average, that whole thing.
And so when you still can put up numbers that are close or similar to, maybe at less efficiency, but maybe the same, I think that mental part for Westbrook has been the biggest challenge probably for him, where it's like, yeah, I'm probably better than a lot of the players on my team, but is it that the direction either your team is trying to go or what's best for the team, you know, that kind of thing. So is he going to go join a team to just be another player on the team, or does he think he's going to a team to like, no, I should be starting because look what I did.
Right.
Or I've done on every team I've played for. And I think that's a hard transition that he's kind of been in with some sense with Denver and the Clippers and the Lakers. But like last year, I think that was the plan. But by the end, or by the quarter of the season, he was starting.
I guess the question is, and it's a tough, almost unfair question to ask, is at this point is you see the numbers he's putting up, which are decent. You know, they're better than decent. But are contending teams looking at him? I mean, Denver let him go, and he was 7th in the 6th Man of the Year voting that year. Is it just one of those things where they go, you know what, great guy, he can definitely put up numbers, but he doesn't fit into the team concept. Like, he's not helping us win, and that's taking minutes away from somebody else that, you know, with Russ comes a large orbit when he's on the floor. There's a lot of gravity to Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
This is just one of those things where, yeah, he can play for Washington Wizards or a Sacramento Kings or one of the top, you know, bottom 10% teams.
Yeah. But if it's a Miami, a Cleveland,
yeah,
a Philly, you know, someone else that's like, we're pretty close, we want one more piece, but does he think I am? You know what I mean? I think that's where it is with Russ, I think.
And talk about LeBron James, he's already got 4. At this point, is Russ Westbrook desperately wanting to chase a title, which you could completely understand. It's the one thing he hasn't done.
Yeah.
But you look at title contenders, and it's like, he ain't going to San Antonio. I don't see him going back to OKC. I'm just talking about depth.
I honestly think, and this is my own guess, this is an opinion, so I have no idea. I think Russ would rather play more.
I think you're right.
Team and play less and potentially
I
win a
actually think you're right.
I'm not faulting him for that.
No, actually, I kind of respect that.
Yeah. Now, if he happened to be a part of a team that got better, that'd be even better. But if it was like the choice was, let's just say Brooklyn or one of those top 5 teams in the East, I think he'd rather play for Brooklyn and go get numbers.
I think you're right.
Or play.
Just be needed.
Russ.
Yeah, be able to be Russ. I agree with you. All right, when we come back, all right, let's look at Doug Christie. He is in the final year of this contract. I believe there's a team option for a third. What does he have to do to keep his job? Let's have a conversation next.
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Instagram and X at Sactown 1140 to see the best moments from all your favorite shows and up-to-the-minute live reactions and updates on the Kings, 49ers, and more. That's at Sactown 1140 on Instagram and X. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157.
Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
Carmichael Dave here, so proud to talk about my new friends at Pest Pros, where they are family owned, they are locally rooted, and they are committed to serving Northern California. I got a mouse problem at my house, and I don't like mice. I got a cockroach problem at my house, and I don't like cockroaches. That's a real thing. You're going to get pest protection somewhere. Why not get it at a place that is locally owned and operated? Longtime Kings fans and partners. And the community, yeah, you've spoken. They're back-to-back Sacramento favorites. So if you got pest control, you don't have Pest Pros. Step up to the pros with their all-star lineup. Don't just make the call, make the right call. Go to pestprosps.com, Sacramento grown, family owned, or call them at 916-588-9345. That's 916-588-9345. Step up to the pros at Pest Pros.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Let's have a conversation about Doug Christie. As always, we try to be incredibly transparent. Doug is a former employee of the station, obviously part of the immortal, to us at least, 2002 squad, and we wish him all the success in the world. We're going to try to do this segment, which, of course, some people will just now tune into, and they'll have missed all that stuff I just said. Do this segment as if we were in New York on a national show rating Doug Christie. I think the chances of him getting a third year are almost absolutely impossible. That's just kind of what I go into the conversation with. I think they set him up on a 2-year deal with a third-year option as a transition situation. If you believe the reports out there, he's one of the, well, not anymore in Portland probably, but one of the lowest, if not lowest paid head coach in the league. I think they recognize that Doug is a good company guy, and what I mean by that is he obviously loves the city, loves the team, and was not almost certainly going to get a head coaching job last year anywhere else. Of course, he's going to take it. It works for both of them. Doug gets experience being a head coach. The team gets probably a fairly cheap, easy option where they know him. They're familiar with him. They know what he will and won't do, and he's not going to embarrass them publicly. He's not going to call out the franchise. He's a very safe option off the floor, taking that away. He's a very safe hire. I don't think they're necessarily setting him up to fail because that would imply maliciousness. But I think Doug is going to end up being just a victim of the time frame. Scott Perry said from the beginning it's going to take him a minimum of 2 years to get out of the salary cap mess and start to be able to build the squad. Well, at the end of let's put it this way: at the end of these 2 years, if you believe Las Vegas, and let's say the Kings hit the over at 21.5, let's say they go to 22, he's going to have. His record will be 44-160, not counting the year before. 44-160 after 2 years. That's not generally somebody who gets a contract extension.
No, and I think if you look at different teams that have been similar to the lack of success of the Kings, that's Brooklyn, that's Utah.
Yeah, they
have made a full-on commitment to Jordy Fernandez and Will Hardy.
That's right.
So it hasn't mattered if Will Hardy won 10 games or 30.
Yeah.
They're keeping him. At least at some point that's going to transition, and he's probably getting closer to that. Probably Jordy at some point, too, where there's like a full evaluation of the job you're doing versus the expectations of the organization. So I guess the thing for Doug, to me, would be obviously win a bunch of games that no one's expecting you to win. That would help.
Yeah.
Though I would think that's unlikely based on roster and some of the things. We think they might win more than the 21, but I mean, you said hammer the over, but that also could be 24, and that's over. And you would, if you bet that, you won, but that's not pleasing an organization.
And that's about where I think they'll be. So yeah.
So that's not going, wow, look at that improvement. I mean, that's not enough. But what I don't know is, I mean, really who is evaluating? Scott Perry, Vivek Ranadive, in some realm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing, again, another opinion here, that Vivek's probably looking more at wins and losses, which is natural for an owner. For Scott Perry, in his evaluation of Doug and stuff he wouldn't necessarily say on the air or to media, like, is there some things he's evaluating him on that, just like a player going into year 2, hey, Doug really improved at that, or one of the things I was critical of before, I see he worked at that, or that he's better at this. So there might be some subtleties, but I think he is in a difficult position. One, based on the roster. Two, just the expectations of the team. I think he could exceed them. But unless he grossly exceeds them, if it's to a point where man, this team got a play-in or made the playoffs, I mean, that would be a substantial, he would be in Coach of the Year rankings.
Yes.
If they got closer to that kind of realm. So the one part I'm trying to wonder that I think would hurt his chances to win games, but might increase his chances of keeping the job. I want to see if you agree. And I hate to say it this way, but if there were more either injuries or trades that happened to the biggest names on the team, then I'm talking about Sabonis and Levine.
Yeah.
Whereas if there was an improvement in wins, but it was done strictly with Acuff, Raynaud, Cardwell, Clifford, like the young group.
Yeah.
And that group won, let's give them 30, which would be a nice jump.
Yeah.
But it was done a little bit like last year, primarily without the big guns. That probably, to me, is the best testament for him. But I don't know if that's enough.
No, I agree with you.
Whereas if they won 30 and it was with Sabonis and Levine, and nothing's wrong with those guys, but it's
right.
Yeah, they're good players.
Yeah, they're also
30s,
gone.
Yeah, and they're gone. And what's 30 going to do? And just contract wise, where they're lining up, it just feels like. It feels like 2027 is the launch point to me.
I agree. And also, Doug was already here when Scott Perry got here. And almost never do you see GMs hold on to those coaches.
I mean, what is an example of that? There probably is one. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
I'm thinking of, I look at Popovich and Spoelstra, but there was Buford and Pat Riley there the whole time.
Or just someone that did incredible winning. You're like, I can't get rid of this person.
Maybe Steve Kerr with Dunleavy changing over from what's his face? With Philly now. Bob Myers. Thank you. I also, you got to think Perry's going to want to put his stamp on that whole thing as well.
Because he's also going to be in evaluation phase.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, really, Scott Perry's evaluation it's ongoing, but it really starts this following summer. That's where it's okay. And the other thing also that it just kind of stays in the back of my head is Tom Thibodeau's still out there. And he doesn't look like, unless he's a midseason hire, this will now be his second year. He coached the New York Knicks to the conference finals his last year there. A lot of this Knicks team, now you could also argue, hey, that's kind of proof Thibodeau's not the guy. But I think Thibodeau is a Doug Collins guy, whereas Mike Brown has now graduated into that Phil. You've got to have the guy, we talk about this all the time, that kind of gets you to near the summit, and then you have to have the guy that takes you over that. Thibodeau seems like the type of dude that can come in, especially with a young team. By the way, Scott Perry hired him when he was in New York. Now, by the way, I don't know anything. So, and again, I don't know if this is true or not. It could just, two things could be true here. Scott Perry could love Tom Thibodeau. He hired him in 2020. He wasn't the guy that fired him. He thinks he's a wonderful coach. Scott Perry hired Tom Thibodeau, worked with him for 2-3 years. I was like, I'm never doing that again. Like, I don't know. Yeah. But the fact is, he did hire him. On any list of coaches available, he's going to be one of the best, especially when it comes to win-loss record. He has a history of running teams into the ground physically, but also working with young players. It's just stuff like that where I go, okay, I could see that, but I think short of this team, and they're not going to make the playoffs, but short of this team, to your point, making the playoffs this year, it almost seems like Doug is kind of a dead man walking. And I'm curious as to, like, how do you handle that if you're Doug? First off, if he were sitting across from us right now, he'd probably say, first off, I don't agree with what you're saying.
Sure.
Secondly, even if you're right, I don't pay attention to anything.
Right. And he's, I just know him. He's a competitor. He's like, I'll prove, go ahead. I'll prove everybody wrong.
Right.
I mean, that's what coaches coach to win. I mean, they coach to win every single game. I mean, that's the plan, but I think they're in a tough spot. They really are.
I wonder what Doug's future is as a head coach. I wonder, part of me thinks he could be a great NBA coach. Part of me thinks he could be a really good college coach, like a lifer, blue blood type dude that people, I will say this may be a good thing or one of the prosecutorial points when it comes to Doug's coaching is honestly my favorite thing about what he did last year is he managed a team that had Russ Westbrook and Domantas Sabonis and Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. You have a lot of vets, future Hall of Famers, and they had a terrible year last year, and I didn't hear a word about controversies within those doors.
And that's where I think the behind the scenes is important.
Yeah.
How practices run, how film sessions are run, how those exit meetings went. When you're Scott Perry and you're talking to the players, I'm sure one of the things you're talking about is the coaches and the coaching staff and how, tell me your honest opinion of the staff, the head coach, those kind of things. And what he hears is valuable information.
We'll take a break. When we come back, the NBA butterfly effect, Jason Ross. One thing happened, which made another thing happen, and then another thing happened. But what if that thing didn't happen? What would have happened?
What's happening?
We'll explain it a little better coming up next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
California's calling. Sun-soaked coasts, forest trails, and fun-filled city nights. With 21 hybrid and electrified Toyota models, there's a ride made for your life. Score summer deals on the 50 MPG Corolla Hybrid and the 51 MPG Camry. Or get 0% APR plus finance cash on the all-electric BZ. Go farther and spend less this summer with Toyota's hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and all-electric EVs. Toyota, let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers. Ends 8/3/26.
So, I mean, hamburgers, sodas, ice, and a DJ.
A DJ?
Relax, Pa. With T-Mobile, we're saving when we bundle home internet and phone lines.
Oh, wow! Here to bundle and save big. Stay connected con tu gente with 4 lines from T-Mobile with fast, easy-to-set-up 5G home internet and save up to $1,000 a year. Switch now on T-Mobile.com/conectate. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans. Visit T-Mobile.com.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Well, if you're trying to text this, I can't get on the text line today. Sorry. Chris is the only one who has access to the text line. Welcome in, Jason.
Hi. You said 5 minutes.
I know, right? My goodness. But we can see you on the YouTube chat if you are there. There's some interesting conversations. Doug's in a lose-lose situation. I don't disagree.
Not if he wins.
That's a good point. Sam Cassell, Dwayne brings up. Yeah, that's how it is with Sam. And I'm a Sam Cassell guy from Florida State. He just, as a lifer, as an assistant, it's almost like the Patrick Ewing syndrome. Like, you just have really bad. And I used to, despite everything that happened yesterday, it was terrible. But I used to wonder the same thing about Eric Bieniemy.
Right.
Like, you're the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs for years.
Yeah, and everybody talked about he's going to be the next head coach, and then what's happening?
It's like, are you the worst interviewer ever?
Yeah.
Like, what is the deal with these guys? You think Cassell would have had a shot at some point.
How about Dave Yeager, by the way, back? He's not a head coach, but
no, good job bringing that. Where did he end up? Where is he?
Adelman with
Denver. Denver. Love that. I talked about it yesterday. Love him getting back into coaching. And I say this with all love and respect, and I say the same thing every time I talk about this, but Dave Yeager's issues were not, is he a good NBA coach? Dave Yeager had just a lot of personal crap going on towards the end with Sacramento, and then obviously on top of that, he also became a cancer survivor, thank goodness, and God knows what that'll do to you distraction-wise. I to this day am still convinced Dave Yeager is an absolute top NBA mind. I hope he gets another shot in a situation that he can thrive in. I when you want to talk about comeback stories, there's a guy that I think could do some really good things still in the NBA. He's still relatively young. And when you look at coaches the Kings have had, honest to God, for me, it's in some order. Well, Rick Adelman, number one. But I think Yeager's a top 3 coach we've ever had. Probably Yeager, Brown, and and Adelman for me. And it just, Dave was just going through some crap when he was here, not to mention, and I'll leave all that alone. That's his business. But also, and it's been talked about publicly, he and Vlade Divac famously did not see eye to eye. He and Vlade Divac, Jaeger, and this will, piss off a lot of Kings fans, but it's nothing we haven't heard before. It's old news. Jaeger, very famously, was not a fan of the Bagley pick. Wanted Luka Doncic. Would go back and forth. And there's the anecdote about in the halls in Dallas before a Mavericks game where Jaeger, they were talking to like their counterparts in Dallas in their front office, and Jaeger made some comment like, what was it? It was like, hey, Vlade,
we could have gotten Anthony Davis.
Why don't you trade for Luka Doncic, or get us Luka or something like that? And Vlade said, yeah, if I can trade you too. Like it was, and they were having fun. It was barbs and all that, but I don't think that relationship did them any favors.
Yep.
Not that it was adversarial; they just did not see eye to eye on a lot of personnel stuff. So I love that, and I love that. I love that he's working with David Adelman, and I think Adelman needs some help to get him over the top. I didn't expect Adelman to be back this year. I was wrong about that, but I do think he's on a short leash with the Cronkies, with Josh Kroenke especially. It's a good hire to bring in somebody like Jaeger who really can kind of X and O behind
ton
David.
of experience. So.
Ton of experience. A lot of stuff happened in the NBA this offseason, Jason, and a lot of what ifs. For example, if Boston could have gotten Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, how much would that have changed things? Because what you hear, or what was reported, was one of their sticking points is they didn't want to trade, what was it, Shireman and Hugo Gonzalez as part of the Giannis trade.
Yeah.
And I think the thought process behind that obviously was Brad Stevens was going, look, they're top heavy with Tatum on the salaries, but if you have a bunch of younger guys that are capable and able to play for you under favorable contracts, that's really how you can help build your team and build them pretty quickly and stay competitive. So that was kind of the deal breaker for them. But back to it, if they pulled off that trade, obviously Boston would have Giannis and Tatum, and they'd be great. Brown would be with, Milwaukee. I don't think there's any way LeBron is a Sixer.
Right.
Then what do the Heat look like? Does LeBron choose between Cleveland and Golden State?
I think LeBron would have gone. I think it was Golden State. I will stay convinced, and I imagine it will come out soon. Rich Paul's already said it came down to Philly and Golden State, but Golden State just didn't. They weren't able to make any of the other moves they needed to make. Mainly Anthony Davis was the rumor. To entice LeBron. And by the way, going back to your point about Milwaukee, I still kind of don't understand that Miami deal.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at what they look like next year, they've got Tyler Hero. It was the main block of that trade. He makes $33 million on an expiring next season. Kyle Kuzma's $20 million is expiring next season. Karis LeVert's $15 million expiring next season. Everybody else is signed up, and honestly, not in a great way. Also, we haven't talked about this, but I'm very interested to see what the next month or two is going to be like for the Milwaukee Bucks when it comes to that Gary Trent Jr. contract. I don't know, and neither does anybody else know, what the hell were they thinking? Gary Trent Jr., by the way, no offense.
No, but I'm telling you, in Vegas, so that was during the Summer League that was announced, and there were all those other moves. Like the amount of people in Vegas that were talking about that was bizarre. Like it was a contract that just didn't make any sense.
He played 65 games for the Bucks last year, started 21. He shot 39% from the field, 36% from beyond the arc, and 77% from the line. So there's your averages, your efficiency. He averaged 8 points, 1 rebound, 1.2 assists, no blocks, half a steal, plays fine defense. And the Bucks signed him to a 4-year, $60-something million contract. It makes zero sense. And to your point, you're in Vegas, you're surrounded by everybody going, what in the hell just happened here? There's got to be an investigation. I'm sure there's one already underway as to how that freaking worked out.
But yeah, this is another layer of the butterfly effect, right?
Absolutely.
One move begets another. You know what I mean?
And I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were. I'm trying to find out who the hell his agent is. But between the Kawhi stuff that keeps getting stretched out, and by the way, that Rich Paul.
Okay,
should have known that.
Yeah,
I should have known that. So I don't know what the hell Milwaukee did. That whole thing stinks. That trade itself stunk. I think you can get more. And by the way, the draft picks from Miami, negligible.
Yeah.
It's Miami. I'm really curious what they could have gotten out of San Antonio, or really anywhere. Was that really the? And we've had a couple of these, whether it's Doncic to the Lakers, whether it's now Giannis to Miami. What the hell is happening there? And yeah, to your point, Jaylen, I would have much rather had Jaylen Brown than any of these other folk.
For Milwaukee?
Yes.
Yeah, and then now he's Philly. So if he goes to Milwaukee, now I think about Philly. Now you're back to, it's transitioned quickly from Joel Embiid's the worst contract in the league to, if Joel Embiid's healthy, the Sixers can win the championship.
Right.
They would have had Joel Embiid and Paul George.
Yeah.
With Maxey and Edge coming. The future is the backcourt. Now what are you doing with these older, expensive, injury-filled guys? And Philly was able to change the fate of their entire franchise, getting Jaylen Brown and LeBron James.
Yeah.
And, now let's go back to Boston's part of this. Brad Stevens, I get his rationale of trading Jaylen Brown. There is no way he thought, I'm trading Jaylen Brown to our rival, and they're also going to add LeBron James. So many of these things happened, all based on the one move.
Yeah, it's why you don't trade to your rivals. You never do.
Yeah.
And you're right. Now, Philadelphia, no doubt about it. Now, look, Philly may not win the thing. They probably won't, odds are. I agree with you. They're much improved. You love their moves, and I don't blame you.
Well, I just think it's sometimes when teams, and there's been 10 examples of this, of teams that add all this talent, and it takes a year or two. But sometimes there's a duplication. I just think it's a really good. The balance is good. They're not going to be perfect. There's flaws.
Right.
But I think they could use LeBron as a point. I think they could use LeBron as a center. I think he fills a lot of the gaps that organization has missed, and a lot of it's Embiid. I love Maxey and Edgecombe. Jaylen Brown, if he could figure out the usage and the efficiency, and maybe he can't, but he's still a good two-way player. It's just that starting five is as good as anyone, if not the best in the league, I think.
I don't disagree with you. I don't. The reason why I'm not getting excited about Philly long term, or in the short term even, is a simple question. You think Philadelphia can win a title this year?
I do. I don't know if they.
Do you think they can win a title without Joel Embiid?
Maybe in the right matchup, but my logic is telling me no.
Because my problem is Joel Embiid has played 96 games over the last 3 years combined.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane, and he's 32.
Yeah,
and big men don't get better with age generally. That's really what it comes down to. Now, if you told me that Joel Embiid was going to play 60 or more games this year, but most importantly be healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah, what if I told you he was going to be there for the playoffs?
I'd say they've got as good a chance as anyone.
Yeah.
They've got as good a chance, and to be honest with you, I could see them coming out of the East.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, obviously he helped. He was instrumental in them beating the Celtics last year to get that first-round series win.
Yeah, and they got that last year now.
Yeah. But that's where they've stopped before. Now you go, all right, they're not strictly relying on him, though. I felt like they absolutely needed him to get through these series. I mean, can't they be carried by Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Edgecombe with LeBron there?
I would think so
in certain matchups, but I think if they were somehow, some way getting to a final,
yeah,
and you're looking at what OKC has up front, or Victor Wembanyama, you'd really like to have Joel Embiid then.
Oh, 100%. And then they're win over Boston in that postseason series, Embiid averaged 28 points, 9 boards, and 7 assists, 36 and a half minutes a game. Now, against New York, he missed game 2.
Yeah.
And he averaged, he got knocked all the way down to just under 19 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, he had a terrible series. And obviously, you got to think, number one, something was hurting him. Number two, one of the storylines I promise you we're going to talk about going into next season. At some point, the following is going to come up. Are we underestimating and disrespecting the New York Knicks?
No, I mean, I don't think so. I think a lot of people still have them as the team to beat, which is funny because that's what, I mean, they're the champs. They deserve that recognition, but they broke through this year, right? And now it's just the perception, that's the team to beat in the East. Well, they were the most recent one. It's kind of like that's where people wanted to put Indiana because they were in the finals the year before. You lose Tyrese Halliburton. Well, they completely fell off. Now there's an assumption they're going to be right back there. It's just it's difficult to kind of repeat to have the same kind of season. It's also different being the one that's chasing. Mm-hmm. Now you're being chased. Just as another thought exercise, though, on back to Philly and Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
If the season is going well for the Sixers and whatever well looks like, and Embiid's not that much of a factor, whether it's injuries or he's missed a month or something, we all say it's the worst contract in sports right now. Is there any way that Philly can go, you know what? We're trading him. And to be able to keep the momentum going, and you go, well, how are you going to trade? What's he, $60 million?
He is signed for 2 years after this one. A combined 2 years, pretty much $130 million. He makes a little over 62 the year after this, and then 67 the year after that. And he will be 34 and 35.
I mean, I'm assuming if it got to this point, he's just busted. I mean, he's broken.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of trying to trade him.
Or he's busting and breaking, and they need to pull the trigger and get something more,
We'll use the Kings. I'm
sure.
There's probably zero interest in the Kings getting him.
Yeah.
But it would be like, hey, because of money, Sabonis.
Yeah.
Something else to fill.
Yeah.
And we'll give you just an absurd amount of draft, meaning Philly.
That's what it would have to be.
You go, and then maybe the Kings just, or a team X that gets him goes, yeah, we're not really interested. If you're trading for him, maybe we'll see if he's got anything left. If not, yeah, we'll just cut him.
Well, and
we're taking all the first round picks you're giving us.
I love the way you think because that's exactly right. The headline would be, should the Kings acquire Joel Embiid? Everyone reading that headline being, no, God, no. Have you seen the contract? He sucks. What's he going to do? He's not going to help us win a title. Blah, blah, blah. That's the checkers thinking.
Right.
The chessboard is, no, it's not about Joel Embiid. As you said, screw Joel. Joel Embiid can go home.
Yeah.
He doesn't ever have to play a game. But now, next year, Sabonis will be on an expiring. So you would be taking on an extra year of salary there. You basically be taking on an extra 20-ish million. Oh, well, there you go, actually. Would the trade be something like Joel Embiid for Domantas Sabonis? I'm just saying, in this world, Sabonis is making 40-something, Embiid's making 62. If I'm the Kings, is it worth paying $70 million for a year of Joel Embiid if in that trade coming back, I'm getting one or two youngsters that can play? And to your point, if I'm getting serious, we're talking 2, maybe 3 first-round picks. Now, first off, the idea of the trade being announced, all right, the Sixers announced Joel Embiid, young guy, and 3 unprotected firsts for Domantas Sabonis. And then people go, that's hilarious. Embiid's better than Sabonis. No, he's not if he's not playing. But then if you're the Kings, it's like, yeah, I'll take on that extra year. The problem, Jason, is we just don't know with these new draft rules,
right?
What the hell are those picks worth?
Yeah, and I use the Kings, but that could be another team, or it's like OKC always looking for more draft capital. It's like, hey, you know what? On our team, maybe we just need you 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10 Wembanyama. I don't know. Like
could that be a scenario? I think that's the other out that Philly still has. Ideally, he's healthy and he helps them, and they're going to be very, very good. But if it's a little bit broken down version of him or they can't keep him healthy, it's like I still think there's another road here that they can continue because they've got Brown signed, LeBron at an affordable rate, and Maxey and Edgecombe signed. Like, if there's just random, middle of the road center with that team, I still think they're good.
Lost in all this Philly stuff too with LeBron and everything we're talking about. And again, it should be lost because this is a minor story. They also got LeBaron Phelan Jr.
Yeah.
in the draft, which was one of the better That's one of those guys where the delta between his ceiling and his floor is so wide. Holy crap, what if he ends up being something?
And they got KCP the other day. But he's a proven veteran. Yeah.
It's rotational defending
Simons,
guy.
I think the roster's pretty good.
Their depth right now, and again, I'm trusting ESPN, so forgive me if I've got somebody wrong on here, but they're going Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Joel Embiid, which is a phenomenal starting
Sounds
lineup.
like an all-star game.
It really does, and honestly, the defense alone in that front line is fantastic when Embiid can play. But LeBron and Jaylen Brown are both very capable defenders, especially Brown. Your bench is now Phelan Jr., Anthony Simons, KCP, Dean Wade, Adam Bona. You got a couple others. It's a fairly deep squad as well.
I like it. I think the East, with these moves, you have the reigning champs. You have Indiana getting Halliburton back to whatever level, and they were, again, in the finals the year before. Cleveland's won the most games the last 2 years in the conference.
Yeah.
Orlando's still really good, but no one feels like they can win the title. Atlanta got better. Philly's awesome. Boston's good. I just think the East depth is better than the West depth, I think. Now, the West still may have the top two.
Yeah.
But I just think the East is really going to be good.
I think we say,
Miami, I'd even say.
Yeah. They've got Giannis.
Yeah. And Bam.
Who's got a better front line than Giannis and Bam Adebayo? Am I missing somebody? Who has a better 4-5 than those guys? Just defensively alone.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Right.
I love that the Magic have the highest payroll in the league.
Yeah, see, that's a team I feel like is in absolutely the middle of nowhere. They're going to be good, but, is anybody picking them to win it all? They've got young players that they have signed. They're doing it kind of, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they have no draft picks.
They traded 5
Bane,
draft picks for Desmond Bane.
They're stuck.
They're
good. They're stuck, though.
They're stuck at, they'll be above 500.
Mm-hmm.
They'll win more games than they lose.
Yeah.
They have no chance.
And they got a good player in Banchero, Franz Wagner.
Yeah.
Suggs is not. They've got good players.
I think the Magic's absolute ceiling, and this would a ton of stuff would have to happen for this to work. A 3 seed and an Eastern Conference semifinal.
Yeah, 3 seed with feeling they're not getting out of there.
Yeah. And they've got that core of Wagner, Banchero, and Desmond Bane are all signed for the next 3 seasons. Wagner and Banchero for the next 4 seasons.
Yeah, they're going to have to change that.
Going from $40 to $45 million a year. Wagner and Banchero are on pretty much matching deals, $51 million apiece. It's $102 just the two of them in 4 years. And then Jalen Suggs, who might be the odd man out, 4 years left. Actually, at a descending deal, that Jalen Suggs actually has the best deal there. This is a good team, like you said. Mm-hmm. It's a good team.
Yep.
Wendell Carter Jr. But do they still have Vucevic, by the way? I think
he just came back, yeah.
Did he just come back?
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac went back to, or did Isaac go somewhere else?
I think they re-signed him. Yeah, I think they had cut him or waived him or something and then brought him back or didn't opt to keep him and then sign him in a new deal.
It's a good, deep team.
Yeah.
That has...
But Cleveland,
no
Atlanta, Boston, Miami, Philly, New York, Indiana, Toronto. Man, I forgot about Toronto.
Do we? Yeah, well, especially if the Kawhi thing goes through, which I'm sure it will. Let me ask you something. Are we overestimating Boston?
Over or under?
Derek White, Baylor Shireman, Paul George, Jason Tatum, Mitchell Robinson. I honestly don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah.
They have Jason Tatum, but I think a lot of people are sleeping on how good Jaylen Brown was on that team. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the fact that Jason Tatum missed 80% of the season, and the Celtics were consistently a top 3 seed. And I don't know if that same thing happens if Brown's the one that smashes his Achilles. I love Jason Tatum, and I think he's probably, you could make all the arguments in the world that Tatum's a better player. He's certainly better offensively, but the thing that we always forget, understandably, is I think Jaylen Brown very well might be a better all-around player than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum doesn't play defense like Jaylen Brown. Right. Jaylen Brown's a better defender. So you're losing Jaylen Brown. You're bringing in Paul George, Podcast P, who can't stay on the floor.
Yeah,
I'm actually down on Boston this year.
Yeah, I think Mitchell Robinson helps them in one sense, but it's also now in a role. He's not in the Nick role where it's like, coming off the bench, giving you sparing minutes. Here he's like, is he going to start and need more production from him? I think he was better in that spot with the Knicks where he's backing up Towns.
Mitchell Robinson has played 108 games over the last 3 years. I think that's 12 games more than the number I gave you for Joel Embiid. That's a big worry for me. You've got Jason Tatum, who looks like he's back and good. Oh, by the way, you know all these teams we're talking about, and I'm not saying I don't think they break into the top 3, but you're talking about the East. Oh, yeah, Pacers get Tyrese Halliburton back.
Right.
Which I haven't even looked. I haven't even looked at the Pacers.
Got Zubats in that trade last year. Still have Siakam.
Halliburton, Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam, Zubac. With a
added Oubre,
McConnell, Toppin.
It just was a team that played well together.
Yes.
It doesn't feel as star-filled as others, but
Halliburton will make a difference. Zubac will make a difference. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you can make an argument that the 2 or at least 2 of the 3 best teams in the NBA are in the West. But, man, top to bottom, the East got good.
It's really good.
We'll take a break. When we come back, more details on the Kyle Shanahan car accident from Chris Sims, who is a friend of his. We still have what's on tap and so much more to get to right after this.
Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
When you see this in your kitchen.
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
You hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
There she goes, our baby.
Are we ready for this?
You added her to your AAA auto policy. With 24/7 claim support, she's covered.
Our AAA agent, you're here too?
We're always here for you. Visit AAA.com/insurance to get a quote today.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPfest.com.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all seem to be in a rush these days, from work to driving our kids around. But when you're behind the wheel, please do not speed. A few minutes saved by going faster is never worth the risk. So follow the speed limit, enjoy the drive, maybe bring some snacks for the kids, and know that along the way, you're getting quality time with your family.
Paid for by NHTSA.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back. With up to 12 hours of back pain relief with just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sun up to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
When your round is going bad, it seems like nothing works. So the So-So Golfer offers 6 tips to save the bad round. First, forget about working on swing mechanics. That creates headworms. Second, tee off with what's working. If your driver isn't working, use a club that does. A 7-iron in the fairway is better than a lost ball. Third, play shots you know how to play. If your second shot looks like a big fade around a tree in the fairway and you just never practice that shot, leave it alone. Take your medicine and hit it back in the fairway. Don't overcomplicate the task at hand. If a simple bump and run will get your ball to the flag, don't try a flop shot that might only catch your buddy in the teeth. And don't give up. It's okay to get upset after a bad shot, but Tiger Woods gives himself 10 paces to vent, and then it's done. Good advice there. And most of all, have fun. It's a game. Remember, you'll have lots of time on the range to work out all those shot frustrations you find on the course. Smile, tip your hat, and get on to the next shot. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 32, Kaepernick's playoff record.
Pardon the pun, but Colin Kaepernick's run with the 49ers was memorable. He really set his mark with his legs in the playoffs as Kaepernick broke Michael Vick's mark of 119 yards with a 56-yard keeper on an option play in the third quarter of the playoff win against Green Bay.
Takes the handoff, runs over the right tackle, comes to the 45, tucks it, got a block at the 50, on the numbers, the 40, a foot race to the 30, down the near sideline, the 20, chase to the 10, down the sideline, the 5, he'll gallop into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown, a 56-yard touchdown by quarterback Colin Kaepernick.
The run gave Kaepernick 163 yards on 12 carries, setting a 49ers franchise record for the postseason.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140
on Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. We got a good hour and a half left of the program. And then I think is Matt here today?
Yeah, I believe so.
Does it have another golf tournament to go to or anything?
I mean, you never know. Worldwide Matt. Good at creating viral moments. Give it to him there. We didn't even mention Double Down earlier. I mean, still a classic.
Classic Matt.
So he'll be back. Chris Sims is friends with Kyle Shanahan. We'll play this clip. He was on Pro Football Talk with Mike Florio, and he shared some insight on Kyle Shanahan's accident. And I'm going to unmute it so you can hear it. Probably a good idea. And here's Chris Sims.
It was scary. There's no doubt about that. It was scary. You know how close I am to him and his wife, Mandy, and how great of friends they are. And, of course, we were in the south of France just a month ago and having a great time together. But, yeah, all of a sudden one day I get a text from Kyle's wife, Mandy. She texts myself and my wife. And it's like, oh, no, Kyle's been a part of some horrible accident. And she sent us some pictures right off the bat. And it was like, oh, my gosh. Like, so just to let you know, paint the picture. You've seen the injury report, the broken ribs, 40 stitches in the face, the broken nose, broken left hand, of course, the bad concussion. But when you first see it and it's fresh and some of the cuts are still wide open, I mean, it's jarring. It's jarring. It just he was this close to maybe losing his right eye, right? The scar is so big right here. And so all that stuff was just crazy to see. And of course I'm, thinking of my friend, but yeah, it's tough. And he's still battling with this concussion. And yeah, it happened about 10 days ago now, I'd say 11, maybe somewhere like that. And 13 now. Holy crap.
14.
And yeah.
Happened.
That's scary.
Yeah.
There are some questions to come from this.
Okay.
Well, first off, you hear about that severity, and that's scary as heck. But also, what effect could that have? I mean, this is the impossible question. What effect could that have perhaps on the 49ers on the field? Right. Is it a tight running ship that can function at least temporarily without Kyle Shanahan, who in effect, and I'm not trying to be glib here, he's not in a coma in a hospital unreachable. He's still effectively involved in running the team. But is that something in the moment that could have a real effect on the floor or on the field?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's still a veteran-filled team. They got some younger players in other positions, but that core group that's done so much of that winning is in place. You got your quarterback still there. You got McCaffrey. You got Kittle and all the guys we know, Trent Williams and so on and so forth, and Bosa and Warner. But I just feel like they're a well-run organization. Kyle's a big part of it. He's not gone. Like, he's not there. So he still has the ability to have his impact. But I just more amazed by just the overall severity of the accident. I mean, when you read it, like Chris Sims said, it lands one way. But when he's describing it a little bit more, it's like, my goodness. That was a pretty nasty accident.
I want to read to you some excerpts from an article I read a few days back.
Okay.
And I want to get your reaction.
All right.
Everybody listen up, because there's a point to this. There's a separate issue that's hard to ignore regarding the accident itself. It happened on July 14th. The 49ers managed to keep it from being reported for 11 days. It possibly would be a secret today still. The disclosure coincided with the first day of the team's training camp. And in hindsight, the effort to get the word out seems to be engineered. The 49ers posted their statement, et cetera, et cetera. Why would ESPN hold the information until the 49ers disclosed it? Because the statement from the Niners came out at noon Eastern Saturday. Schefter from ESPN, Adam Schefter, reported it at 12:01. The ESPN article was published at 12:02, obviously meaning they had this prepped and ready to go and coordinated with the 49ers, is the point this writer is making, to release everything. This was a coordinated leak between the 49ers and other writers and entities. Why would ESPN hold the information until the 49ers disclosed it? Beyond the obvious fact that the NFL now owns 10% of ESPN, this kind of negotiated reporting isn't uncommon. Given that ESPN had info that wasn't in the Niners release, it's fair to wonder if ESPN made a deal with the Niners to hold the news until the team announced it, possibly in exchange for receiving the full specifics. Others knew about it as well who covered the team before the news was released. Tim Kawakami dropped a hint, quote, I think there's going to be some news later this morning. He later admitted he was aware of the situation, but he didn't report it because he knew about 15% of the details. Again, quoting from this article, this is important. Still, he apparently knew 100% of the fact that there was an accident. Not every detail related to the story needed to be reported, especially when plenty of the basic information about the collision was available from public sources. Brokering a deal to hold publicly available information until the team decides to disclose it isn't journalism. It's the antithesis of journalism, but hardly uncommon in sports. Jay Glazer once said, true journalism in sports involves finding out the stuff they don't want us to know, not reporting something that's going to be announced in 5 minutes. Shanahan's accident happened on a public roadway. This is not how it's supposed to work. Reporters owe a primary duty to their audience, not the entities they cover. In sports, that line started to blur when leagues and teams began hiring reporters to cover them. 20 years later, that line is long gone. Do you know who wrote that article?
I don't.
Mike Florio. Chris Sims' co-host.
Yeah.
Now, Chris, this is incredibly interesting to me. Chris Sims, as he said in the clip.
With Mike Florio, by the way, is who he's talking to.
On there with him. Best friends with Kyle Shanahan, vacationing in the thing and doing that. And I got the picture. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I refuse to believe that Mike Florio, by the way, former guest of the program, I refuse to believe that Mike didn't know about this. He didn't know that Chris Sims, his partner, that Chris just hid all this from him. So Mike writes this scathing article calling out journalists and journalism for holding on to this information. Now, if you want to argue that if you didn't have a problem with them holding on to it, if you think that this is personal for Kyle, that's a different argument, and I don't necessarily, that's a whole different thing. I'm talking about what seems to be incredible hypocrisy from Mike Florio, who's one of the bigger voices in the business, calling out journalists and saying everyone's in bed with everybody and this is not how it's supposed to work. Brother, your freaking co-host had the best line in Kyle Shanahan of everyone. You knew about this when you were writing the article, dude. What is going on here? Ass. Like, that's it. That's embarrassing. If I'm him, I would love to know what's your answer to that, dude? What is your answer to that? You're bitching about everybody else, and meanwhile your co-host is going on giving us all the details. Either way, the fact of the matter is, beyond how journalists behaved or didn't behave, Kyle Shanahan was in a serious car accident. Who knows what the hell he's going to – I mean, we haven't thought about the little things that we don't care about because we're worried about, first off, him as a human. Also, the X's and O's. Mm-hmm. But, dude, what are 30, 40 stitches on his face? What the hell is he going to look like? What's this? I don't.
Simpson nearly lost his eye.
And by the way, I'm not being glib about this. That's who cares is the point, at least from a public standpoint. I'm talking about the psychological effect it might have on him. Mm-hmm. Not to get too whiny here or whatever you want to call it, but there could be some PTSD from this thing. There could be. You're in a serious accident like that. Now you're going right back into the pressure cooker of coaching in the NFL and those 21-hour days and all the crap going with it and dealing with the media and Grant Cohn and all those guys.
Media and Grant Cohn.
I'm saying I don't know, dude. It's a weird situation. It's a tough situation. On the surface, it's like, thank God he's okay. That's the important thing. But also, my goodness, where do you – and these air quote journalists are, some of them are just making absolute butt cheeks out of themselves. That's cheeks, as my kids would say.
Cheeks.
That's just cheeks. We'll take a break. What's hot, what's not? We'll go streaking next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. But at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited everything for just $35 a line. That's $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited everything for just $35 a month. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit Consumer Cellular online or in-store today. Price includes $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. Taxes and fees apply. Data speeds reduced after 35 gigabytes. Rankings done by 2025 ACSI survey.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Need your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible port and no cash access and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks and a member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
Everyone loves to be outside, and so do mosquitoes. Protect yourself against mosquitoes and West Nile virus by following these simple tips. At least once a week, look around your yard and drain stagnant water from any containers where mosquitoes can breed. Remember to use an effective mosquito repellent, especially at dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are most active. Close all doors and be sure screens are in good working condition. At the Mosquito and Vector Control District, we're here to help. Visit us at fightthabite.net.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owed the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
All right, Chris. Who's hot?
Francisco Lindor.
Oh, really? Of the Metropolitans?
Yeah, yesterday against the Braves, he was 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and the Mets' 14-3 win over the Braves.
How about that? The Mets have not had a lot of good things happen for them. Well, that's good for him. So he's hot, but that begs the question, who's not?
The Athletics.
We're going back to them again?
Yeah, they lost again to the Red Sox last night.
Yeah.
And
didn't give up many hits, but a grand slam.
They are only 44 of 62. Hey, but they do lead the American League in one statistic.
What's that?
Runs allowed.
Oh.
They've given up 597. They have the worst run differential in Major League Baseball, minus 127.
That's not good.
No, it's not. Not good at all.
No. But hey, your Yankees are Yankee.
They're trying to. They're trying to Yankee.
That run differential, dude. Holy crap. That ain't good. That is not good.
What's your opinion?
Well, hey, at least the Giants. Hey, Giants won.
Hey, how about that?
Beat the Brewers.
I think the worst thing about the A's leaving the Bay Area is it feels like there's no incentive for the Giants to be better.
Terrible ownership. And so far, as much as I hate to say it, the early grades on Buster Posey and Tony Vitello are,
not so good.
Yeah. All right, let's go streaking, please.
Okay.
It's time to go streaking. We're going streaking! Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking. Well, the combined show streak is 5. 1 for Dave, 1 for me, 3 for Chris. Let's see how you did yesterday, Dave. You took Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got up 4 times.
Yeah.
He got you 1.
Hey! We got a ball game.
Dave's at 2. I was at 1, trying to get to 2. I took Yordan, not my Don. Yordan Alvarez of the Astros. He got up 3 times. He got a hit and an RBI.
Oh,
so I'm at 2.
Okay.
Chris took Luis Arias with his 3-game hitting streak, trying to get it to 4. Arias got up 4 times. He got a hit and an RBI. So we all got hits yesterday. Dave, you're at 2. I'm at 2. Chris is at 4.
Ah.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep it rolling, Jason. I'm going to keep it rolling. I'm going to take Yordan Alvarez today.
You are. You're going to him. Okay. I need a home run. When you need a home run,
yes,
you got Schwarbs. Kyle Schwarber. Chris?
I'm going to take a guy that went 4 for 5 yesterday. Jackson Holiday.
Ooh. It's been a while since taking Jackson Holiday.
Holiday.
We'll see.
Jason?
Yeah?
Yeah. You already said you were taking it.
I did.
Yep. Okay.
I need a home run.
We still need your pick, though.
Yeah.
I gave you my pick.
Who was it?
It was Yordan Alvarez.
I took Schwarbs.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you need a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was being.
And I took Otto Lopez.
I was, no, you took Jackson Holiday. Don't see, no, I was being distracted. I just found out the wife and kids are going to a friend's house for dinner tonight.
Without you?
Without me.
Are you invited?
No, I think they're going to her mother's or something, which is fine with me.
Wait,
are they going to
back? Yeah. Hang on.
What?
Where are they going?
To, her mother's.
What did you start the sentence with earlier? You just found out they're going to where?
Dinner.
Yeah. Where?
At her mother's house?
Didn't he say something else, Chris?
You said they're going to a friend's house.
For dinner.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I guess they're friends, but yeah, my mother.
So it's another mother-in-law in dinner that you're not going to?
Yeah. Well, they're just going. I think they're going over there because they're working on she's working on some stuff around the house with her mom, and then they're just going to happen to have dinner there, I think.
And the kids are going.
And the kids are going.
The whole family, but Dave.
But me. Which is interesting because I'm flying out with Mason Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I have golf league tomorrow night.
Okay.
So that means, I guess, last night was my last family dinner. And then Avery goes back. And then Avery goes back to school next week from Friday.
When you're gone.
2 weeks from Friday. When I'm gone, yeah.
So
I'll
you
have,
should go tonight.
Huh?
You should go tonight.
It's in Folsom, dude.
And?
That's a long way, brother.
If the golf league was there.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd be playing in a golf league if it was in Folsom. Golf league's like 10 minutes from my house. Folsom's like an hour, dude.
Can't you cut across? I don't know. I don't know how you get there.
Let's see here. Hold on. From my house.
I'm going to say 34 minutes. I don't know. Totally guessing. 41 minutes.
I'm going to say 33.
Folsom from my house.
Make sure you give out your address.
What'd you say, Chris?
He said 33. I said 41.
33 minutes.
Oh, that's light work.
That's an hour round trip.
They're making the trip. You have great conversations in the car with the family.
They're going to be there for like 5 hours. They're working. Yeah, they're going in the early afternoon and working on stuff. And
What are you going to do?
We'll just remember this, Jason, when he's complaining like, "Oh, we can't get the family together," and like,
they're taking him some. They're taking
college.
I'm
Mason's leaving soon.
I'm gonna be gone for 10 days.
Right.
Why not do this then when I'm gone?
Well, Mason won't be able to go.
I think Mason will get over it. I think Mason will be fine.
Are you sending that message? Why don't you guys do this next week?
I did.
When? Just now?
Well, when I was not listening to Who You Picked for Streaking.
What was the reply?
I don't know if I'm getting a reply. It was a very sternly worded message
from you.
Yeah, it was basically, but fair. You know, like, don't know if you know this or not. I'm leaving Thursday.
Yeah.
You know what? You have my permission. You don't have to do the golf thing tomorrow.
Huh?
Yeah.
I like that.
You can miss golf.
No, I can't miss golf. Let everybody down.
You won't.
Everybody.
Oh, for your family?
Oh, also, did you look at the pairings for tomorrow?
Oh, I didn't yet. Are they out? Oh, obviously they are.
They are out. So we got a great one, Jason.
Am I with you again?
Yeah. It's you, me, Jim the Boss, and Mike Ramey.
Oh, wow. We had that group before.
Yeah, we've had that group before.
Jason, I just want to speak for my friend Dave. He's going to be missing his family for a while. Is it okay if he takes tomorrow off?
Oh, that's totally understandable.
Well, from the show?
No.
Oh, why not? I could go spend the day with them.
Would you?
Nope.
If you will, I will allow it.
What's funny about this is poor Matt. I don't recognize any of those three names he's with.
Oh, I do one.
You do one? Okay. All right. So, just saying. We got
Where's Scooter?
Scotty the Body. Scott is with, hello, Scott.
Where's he not in?
No, I swear I just saw him because I was thinking, well, why aren't they playing together at least? Scott is with, I don't recognize any of those people. Do you?
Yeah. We played with one once.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah. The bottom one.
Oh, I was going to say, there's two girls in there. I don't think we haven't played with a girl yet.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, a lady, a female, a woman. Whatever.
So no dinner tonight for you.
Oh, no, there's going to be dinner.
What are you going to do?
Come on.
Video games?
Oh, I thought you meant for dinner.
Oh, Sloppy Joe.
Absolutely.
But, I mean...
Sloppy Joe Deluxe. That's when you put the mayo and the cheese
or Mason.
on it.
Maybe Mason could take some with him.
I'll have some leftover for him.
You're about to go to England, and your food before England is Sloppy Joe's.
What's wrong with that? What's the connection there?
You're going from bad food to bad food.
I don't. You and I disagree on Sloppy Joe's being bad food. It's meat. It's sauce.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of bread.
Yeah.
Dairy. Well, it's American cheese, so I might slap open a pair of
put a pepper jack on that thing.
Green beans.
So you're just gonna have elementary school cafeteria dinner.
You have a spork.
Honestly, dude, if we had more sporks, I should have more sporks in the house. Better than doing, why break out? And all I need is a spoon. Well, I guess if I do green beans, I need a spork. I need a spoon for the...
If you only have one utensil, is it a fork or a spoon?
Spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a spoon.
You can make... Yeah, spoon can do it.
Spoon can do it.
Yeah.
Depends on the food, though. If
you only have one.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if I'm having pasta...
You'd rather the fork.
I got to have a fork. I can't...
Yeah, but you only have one.
What kind of pasta?
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Some sort
you
of
can
long...
still twirl it around
Sort
there
of long... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you do the little
work.
twisty. It'd be a little sloppy. Does spork count as a...
No. Knife would be no.
Wow. Someone's being a hard ass.
Draw the line.
Top of the hour when we get back.
Yeah.
Hey.
You didn't see that yet,
I didn't see that yet, did I? Yeah.
I got some suggestions.
We got a lot to talk about, but it's Jason Ross's yearly quest to get my dad and I on a sports trip. You just threw a pen at me.
Some choices.
We got some homework?
No.
Okay.
You have some choices there.
All right. We'll get to this next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So, hamburgers, sodas, ice, and a DJ.
A DJ?
Relax, pa. With T-Mobile, we're saving when we bundle home internet and phone lines.
Oh, wow. Here to bundle and save big. Stay connected con tu gente with 4 lines from T-Mobile with fast, easy-to-set-up 5G home internet and save up to $1,000 a year. Switch now on T-Mobile.com/conectate. Savings based on 3rd line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans. Visit T-Mobile.com.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, I have been told you're extending the 4th of July sales event because those deals are so darn good.
They were the best deals of the year, and we wanted to keep the savings going. Right now, you can save up to $17,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs.
America loves Ram trucks. But what about my perfect truck?
We have you covered at Hoblet. We are truck people, so you won't find a better selection of new Rams with the features that matter anywhere. Plus, with almost 600 new Rams available, your Ram is waiting at Hoblet. Just one of the reasons Hoblet is consistently one of the top Ram dealers, not just in California, but the entire nation.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
17,000 total net savings after $41.62 dealer discount and $11,338 factory incentive. Incentives may include 15% below MSRP incentive, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade, and 500 military bonus or first responder bonus for eligible members. 10th net savings, sample VIN 390660. See dealer for details.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140. Your local sports leader. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. What do we do, Bob? Welcome back. Final hour of the program. How about Dave, Jason Ross, Christian, and all of you? Once again, we're having text line issues today. So my apologies. Dare I say apologies, to all the folk on the text line. We're not ignoring you. We just can't communicate. So if you do need to get something through, go to the YouTube page and, say hi. And to everybody in the YouTubes, hello to you. Good to see you here, as always. And to the legions that are just old school, just listening on the radio, the app, the Alexa, the Transistor radio. Is anyone out there listening on a radio with an antenna?
There is.
You think so?
Yes.
Like somebody who's got, like my dad in the garage. Yeah. Anyone doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is somebody out there, and hello to you.
Is there anyone listening right now? My dad still has this in the garage. He has an Emerson dual cassette deck.
Like a boombox?
Boombox.
Yeah.
With, hey, the two speakers on either side detach. They're corded. They can only move like a foot each. And it gets AM, FM radio.
Yeah.
And you can record things on a cassette tape off the radio.
Like you used to record your calls?
Used to record that's exactly the tape I used for my calls back then. My mom still has a box of the cassettes from when I called in. Somewhere in that box.
Bring those in.
First off, I wouldn't even know how to play it. Well, I guess I could play them off the Emerson.
Yeah.
But somewhere in the garage in my mom's box is the actual cassette tape where I was in studio with you and Steve Buzzard. That would actually be hilarious.
When the Kings beat the Nuggets to get into the 8 seed?
That's right.
Okay.
And you guys let me come in and hang out for Kings post game.
Is that when the Nuggets were an expansion team?
Get ready for what? Seattle?
I think it was Seattle. Yeah, I think it was Seattle.
No. This is basketball.
I think that was pre-Jokic.
Oh, pre-Jokic.
He
was a smooth shooting forward.
Now, back then, I would have to ask my dad to use he was good about that. And I'd go into the garage where it was quiet. Excuse me. And I'd make the calls and all that. And even way back then, we used to talk about going on a road trip.
Yeah.
I took him to Montana for my birthday last August, coming up on a year there with my friend and his dad. But
jeez,
he's not as nimble and limber as he used to be. But he makes it work. He was over with my mom for dinner Sunday, shuffling around.
Crap, go get her.
Well, here, just take her.
Take her.
So, as you try to do every year, and I
my quest is never ending.
Really appreciate it. I truly do, because it is.
I spent a lot of time on this yesterday.
Oh, did you? Oh boy. Okay.
I'm not going to lead the witness on anything yet.
Let me ask you before we get into this yearly tradition we have. How are you feeling about it? Because, for example,
sometimes I've gone, Dave, this is the truth. You cannot miss. I got it. This is it. I don't have that feeling.
Okay.
There are options. I haven't landed on one and go, I'm going to give you these other 4, but 5 is the one. I don't have that this time.
I remember a couple years ago, I think there was a game against Jacksonville, and then it was followed by a great FSU game. I want to say maybe last year it was Atlanta against the Niners, and then there have been some really good ones, but it doesn't have to be confined there.
No, and I've expanded my horizons a little bit. There also, just so you know, could be one additional punch to the schedule when the Kings schedule comes out. So if it tied to any of these other trips, and Sacramento was in Charlotte, Miami, Atlanta,
head over there.
Yeah, so. There could be an addition, but you want to hear what some of the suggestions I have for you?
I would love to.
So the main genesis or the main theme, I think, of this is to get you and your dad to, is it Doak Campbell, excuse me. Doak Campbell Stadium at Florida State.
Yes.
I took some liberties because some of them I've not included that as part of the trip. Because if you look at Florida State's schedule, I think the best game on their schedule is at Alabama.
Yes, it is.
So I wanted to include that as an option.
Okay.
So on September 19th,
9/19,
you could go Florida State at Alabama. So it's not at your dad's school or the school you want to go to and see a game with him, but that game is incredible. And you could follow it up on Sunday, make it a little weekend trip. With the closest games to Alabama would be actually, believe it or not, the Titans or the Falcons. I don't know if you have any interest in that. It's not the Niners, but Eagles at Titans or Carolina at Atlanta.
Eagles, Titans.
None of those are really selling me. The first game is the best game, but I thought that's an okay option for that weekend.
Best game of the year for FSU, or at least biggest name.
The next weekend, don't love the home matchup for you guys, Central Arkansas.
Okay.
So it's like...
So that's what, the 26th? Mm-hmm. 9/26. Now, I hear you.
But you would be at the stadium, which is all that really matters.
We're at the stadium.
And probably easier to get tickets.
And probably a win.
Yeah. And the very next day, not that far away, you can go to the Patriots and the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
Oh, we would probably be flying in or out of, see the defending AFC champion versus the Jags.
I mean, a game you may not care about, but you're making it a nice weekend, and it's early. Probably weather will be great.
Maybe go see my uncle, a couple cousins out there. Yeah.
Let's take you to October 3rd. This one's a new wrinkle to this one. You would your school, Florida State, hosts Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So there's a rival that gives you a lot of problems. I don't know what's with Virginia, but they always beat you guys.
They always do, man.
And then let's get you to New Orleans for a Monday. Yeah, for food and fun on Sunday.
On a Monday.
And a Monday night football game with the rival that they hate. They hate Atlanta. The Dirty Birds coming into the Big Easy.
That's like the SEC of the NFL.
Yeah. So you could get a fun day in New Orleans, eat your heart out, and have actually another half day and go to the football game.
My dad and I in New Orleans.
Just an option.
Interesting.
Not my favorite, but
I'm not going to lie. I think that might be the leader so far in the clubhouse.
Okay. Now, this next one, I put schedules together.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it.
Not a home game for you.
Okay.
It's a Friday, October 9th, at Louisville. You're like, why don't I really go to Louisville?
Louisville's a little bit like Virginia with us, man.
So this has an offshoot.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the first thought I had, which is a Sunday game at Tennessee, Houston and Tennessee. I'm like, But I think I could persuade you to a Saturday game because yours is Friday. Take a little journey to Penn State to watch USC, where your daughter, is she traveling? Do we know?
She is, I believe, traveling to Penn State.
To go see his granddaughter.
Oh!
So Friday, October 9th at Louisville, followed by Saturday, USC at Penn State. I could probably even look to see if there's a game from Penn State,
Dave loves L.A. Dave loves it. Oh, USC. Okay.
Yeah, which would be.
Not even near LA.
But USC Penn State would be fun, and we know somebody that has tickets
Big
to
Ten
Penn State.
Classic.
We know somebody who has tickets to Penn State.
Yeah. So you know somebody.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just talked to them recently about their child that goes to the same school as your child.
Oh,
yeah, because
really?
their child went there.
Oh,
I didn't. Both schools. They may be going. Maybe you could be with them.
Wow. Well, that would be fun.
Yeah. So there you go. That's an option.
Okay.
I
like that.
Why did I write that? Oh, yeah. This one was a stretch and a half.
Okay.
October 17th. It's your rival at Miami.
Oh, at Miami.
I didn't really find a great game that weekend, but you could go to King Spurs on Friday for preseason on the way in.
You get your puffy taco.
So that would be 10-16.
And then 10-17.
Ooh, at Kings at Spurs. Oh, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Probably.
And then 10-17 at Miami.
And then just
fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit.
Hey, De'Aaron, could you grab me some tickets to FSU Miami?
Oh, sorry, bud. I just got traded.
Oh, I forgot about an option I missed.
Oh.
On that weekend that you seem to like the best, the Friday, October 9th, Louisville,
USC.
FSU,
Louisville, USC.
You could completely change it and do 10-10. Huddersfield versus Sheffield United. And the very next day, Eagles, Jags at Tottenham. An NFL game in.
Oh, you did spend a lot of time. You were going through English League schedules?
Yeah.
League One schedules.
Wow.
I mean, if you wanted to make, can I give you the mega trip that just would never happen?
Yes.
You need more paper?
I need more paper.
Okay. This is the day that, like, if
you're talking to the guy that went to the Super Bowl that goes up and down.
Wife a car.
Daughter goes to USC.
Hey, Dad, how you doing in the back of the plane?
Okay, let's give you the mega trip on this weekend. All right, how do we do this? October 8th. Thursday night. Tampa Bay at Dallas. So you go to Jerry's house. Okay. Friday, we got to get you to Louisville for Florida State, Louisville.
FSU at Louisville.
So then your offshoot is either USC Penn State on Saturday or fly across the pond to get to Huddersfield, Sheffield, and then go to Eagles Jags on Sunday.
I think as much as I would.
That's crazy.
I would love to do the English thing. I think it might actually kill my father, which is not trying to do that.
Okay.
I really love, I'm trying to think. I think the question there is, can I get to Dallas from Louisville?
No, from Louisville
or
from Dallas.
To Louisville from Dallas, sorry.
Because I'm sure that's a Friday night game.
Thursday
so we
night
fly
game,
out Friday
in the
night
morning.
game. Then you get to USC Penn State, and we could probably get you to a Sunday NFL game.
You know, also, nothing wrong with renting a car.
True.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Everything I looked at was close enough, with the exception of the Dallas part. But
Dallas can't be that far from. Well, then again, it could be. Dallas to Louisville is only. It's only 12 and a half hour drive.
Okay.
So maybe not that. What about Louisville to what is it, College Station? Or
yeah,
is that
I think I looked at that. That wasn't terrible.
No, College Station's A&M.
To Penn State.
Yeah, okay. But what is Penn State? It's anyways, Penn State University from Louisville is.
Oh, was that far? I didn't think it was.
It's
8 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah, 8 hours. I have 8 hours, 12 minutes. Okay, but you know what? That's what airplanes are for.
Yeah.
Little hoppers. Okay.
All right, now let's continue on. We'll forget the mega trip now.
Mm-hmm.
October 31st, I would say, is your best home game.
Okay.
For Florida State. Now it's Halloween. You're hosting Clemson.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that's a major matchup. This is a good one. And then Sunday, the Colts are at the Jags. So you could get an NFL game if you wanted that trip.
11-1.
Also, now we're introducing, the Kings. I don't know if they're back there anywhere. We don't have the NBA schedule till a few more weeks.
You know what? I'm really attracted to the Virginia, FSU, Atlanta, New Orleans because I love New Orleans. Yeah. I don't know what my dad would do in New Orleans.
Okay. I got a few more options for you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Not quite done.
When you went to work.
November 7th, Florida State's at Boston College.
Ooh.
But that gets you out that way, and then Sunday you could go to Green Bay at New England.
Oh, ooh.
That's a pretty good game.
That's a hell of a game, by the way.
Now we get to...
And we're just chilling in Boston the whole time. I love me some Boston.
What I wrote down so many different things here on this one.
Did.
Friday, November 13th. You guys are on the road again. It's a Friday game at Pitt.
Okay, FSU at Pitt.
Saturday, you could do USC at Indiana.
She is also going to that.
Okay. And then Sunday, because it's Indiana, you have Miami at the Colts or Houston at Cleveland. What was this one I wrote? November 15th.
Miami at the Colts would be, that'd be kind of interesting to go. You get 3 football games in 3 days. And I got to think Pittsburgh to Indianapolis is not.
Yeah, I looked those up. I think it's a couple hours.
Yeah, that's and boy, what scenery.
Yes. We're getting later in the year, but I'm going to get you on one of these trips, one of these times.
I love that. You really put a lot of work into this sucker. Let's see. In Pittsburgh,
Dave might
5 hours 40
go
minutes.
in about 10 years.
Maybe.
I might go on one of these trips in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I don't think you're in any rush to do it now.
Well, I kind of am, actually.
Are you?
Okay. That was the other part of this trip. So if it was Friday, who was it? Florida State at Pitt.
Yes.
Saturday, USC at Indiana. If you wanted to take a flight, then Sunday you head back to Jerry's house and it's Niners Cowboys.
Oh.
If you didn't do any of those local ones, which was like Houston, Cleveland, Miami at the Colts.
Because we could just do Pittsburgh and then drive to Indy and then fly out of Indy to Dallas.
Yeah.
Probably have to miss Monday.
Yeah. That's fine.
But that's fine. Wow. Okay. Interesting, Jason.
And then the last two were home games. November 21st, they didn't really find anything after the NC State game, or November 27th, which is a Friday right after Thanksgiving. Yeah, Florida State hosts Florida. Jacksonville's at home on Sunday that week.
I always get screwed on the Thanksgiving because we're right now at an 18-person head count at my house for Thanksgiving.
Throw that out.
Yeah, I can't do that.
So I didn't have any of them that said this is the exact trip, but I was trying. I like the Huddersfield wrinkle, but I think I can understand if that's too much.
No, I do.
Putting your daughter though in place here for your father, being excited to watch her on the road in band, the two USC games, USC at Penn State, USC at Indiana. Those are two fun games.
So it's an
but it doesn't get you to Florida State at Florida State.
It's an unfortunate wrinkle this year because of the year-on-year things. Because I've kind of come to the conclusion that because not this year but next year I can go see Florida State play Stanford. In Palo Alto here.
But it's about getting there.
No, I totally agree. Yeah. So in that case, my first inclination is I've got to eliminate the Florida State road games. The problem with that
those were the best trips.
Those are the best trips and both chances we would have of seeing my daughter play in the USC band are both Florida State road games.
Right.
So that would if we stuck with that would narrow it down to September 26th, Central Arkansas at FSU, Pats Jags.
Okay.
10-3, Virginia at FSU, and then down to NOLA.
With a day off.
Which with a day off, and we could drive there.
Go to Monday Night Football, yeah. The Clemson game on Halloween.
Clemson on Halloween, followed by Colts Jags.
Yeah, there's just nothing
that
exciting, but...
And then right before Thanksgiving, NC State. I think it's Jason. I think it's going to come down to. Either Central Arkansas, FSU, or what's really looking interesting is Virginia at Florida State. You don't like that?
I just wanted to incorporate more games and more travel for you.
No, I know.
He's going to want to see his granddaughter in the band. Has he seen her yet?
No, not in person, no. Interesting. Yeah, which I think he'll probably side with that too. Maybe not. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? Oh.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
You're on the air.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
On the air.
Yeah, but don't just pretend. No, just pretend it's you and me. Like we're not doing any radio bits. Jason went to a lot. You're gonna like this, Dad. Jason went to a lot of trouble, and he came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 possible Florida State trips for us this year. Okay. Now, as always, this is schedule permitting and all that, but I wanted to get your feel on something. So there are two opportunities where we could go see Florida State play. Florida State at Louisville, and the other one would be Florida State. Well, where is the other one, Jason?
It's at Pitt.
Florida State at Pitt, okay? The reason why that's interesting is that Florida State at Louisville would then be followed by we could drive from Louisville to Pittsburgh or Pennsylvania and go see Avery at Penn State when USC goes there, or FSU at Pitt, and then we could go to Indiana and see USC at Indiana. So the question I'm wrestling with is, which is more important? Us having the opportunity to see Florida State at all, in this case it'd be on the road, and go see Avery play in the band, or sorry Avery, we'll have to do it a different year, and then we can do a home Florida State game, which I kind of feel like is the point. Going around the campus with you, seeing your old dorm or frat house, sitting with the FSU fans at Doak Campbell. So really what it comes down to is which is more important to you? The memories at Florida State and being able to relive those, or your granddaughter?
You lost me at trip.
I'm saying if we made the trip, would you rather factor in Avery, but we have to see it at FSU road instead of home game, or we'll figure Avery out next year and we go see Florida State in Tally?
To be truthful, I'd rather see Florida State in Tally.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Avery's going to have 2 more years after this.
There you go.
So, how would
hopefully I will too.
Yeah, well, you never know. So,
that's true. Thank you.
I'm just saying we're playing. We're rolling the dice here, Dad.
Yeah.
You're not 7.
I mean, Dave might not be here.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I might go. I might go first, Dad. You're in better.
On a very thin wire.
You're in better shape than I am.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your tenure.
My tenure? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So the one I'm looking at is October 3rd, Virginia at FSU, and we know how much trouble they always give us. And then driving from Tallahassee to New Orleans, we have an off day. We could see the Falcons and the Saints play. Well, have you've been to New Orleans, right? When was the last time you went to New Orleans?
The 80s.
Had it been incorporated as a city?
Yeah. Actually, the last time I remember for sure is the 60s when I marched in the parades.
Oh.
They marched in all 4 parades over the 4 days of Mardi Gras, and pretty exciting. I was a young TC candidate.
Okay, well, then we could maybe go there, relax, get some food, experience New Orleans cuisine, go eat at Jason Ross's in-laws restaurant, and then go watch. I mean, we don't really care about the Falcons and Saints, but it's an NFL game, and then we fly out the next day.
Is Jason going too?
No.
Oh, I thought this was the Jason trip you were talking about.
Well, Jason
I'm creating this trip. I want you guys to go.
The other options. The other options are Central Arkansas at FSU, followed by New England at the Jaguars, or Clemson at FSU, followed by the Colts at the Jaguars.
On
Halloween.
That's pretty good news.
I figured Virginia at FSU October 3rd would probably be the one you'd like the most because we get New Orleans in there.
I think so. Probably the weather would be a little better too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try to work it out.
Yeah,
you never know, but just wanted to get before I started looking into things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you better fly fishing in Montana again.
We went fly fishing last year in Montana.
I know.
Oh, you want to go again?
We didn't catch any fish.
God, what do you think? I made of money, Dad?
No, I'll pay for it.
No, you paid for all the other stuff growing up. All right, I'll talk to Ben and his dad. We'll see.
Yeah, keep me off the air, will you, please?
Yeah, well, you weren't really on the air. I'm joking. We're recording this.
Good.
Well, it'll give us something to listen to with the grandkids years from now, long after you're gone.
Yeah, right. No, I'm on the air. I'm watching this.
Oh, okay. Well, turn your radio down. Kiss, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. Bye, Jason.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, you seem for it.
Okay.
I think that's what we're. I think
he warmed up to it. At first, I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, well,
you lost me a trip.
Yeah, you lost me. So October 3rd, Virginia at FSU. I wonder if KHTK let me borrow the KHT-copter.
Oh, for sure. I think the drive looks like it's anywhere between 5 to 7, 6 hours.
From Tally to New Orleans. And you know what? I'm fine with that.
And
drive.
you have, you can spend the rest of Saturday in Tallahassee.
Yes,
drive
which
Sunday.
is what we do. We'd stay in Tally. We'd drive. How great is that? A Sunday drive from Tallahassee, Florida to New Orleans. I think we go through. Do we go through Alabama at some point? Or is that the other side? Renting a Hobbit, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. Maybe we get ourselves one of those Jeep Wrangler S's. My goodness gracious, they're fantastic. All right, thank you, Jason.
And then Sunday, the rest of Sunday, you could eat up in New Orleans, and most of Monday, because the game's until Monday night.
To be honest with you, that might look attractive with or without the NFL game. We may just drive to New Orleans.
Yeah. I just did some shows from New Orleans.
Yeah, could do that.
The Monday show,
fly out, put him on the co-host with my dad.
Yeah.
My uncle's in Naples, Florida. We could see him. My Uncle David, who I was named after. I'm sure he'll hop in at some point. All right. Well, thank you for all the effort, Jason.
Yeah.
I will definitely.
If Avery had gone to UCLA, we definitely would have found a better.
No. We'll tell you, Avery. Can't live with him.
Now next year it's going to be Stanford and USC and
might be. Oh my God! If he gets into Stanford, FSU's playing at Stanford next year.
Yeah.
So my kid would be at Stanford when FSU plays there when we go to see FSU.
Is he going to be in the band?
No.
Oh.
He'll be running for Stanford.
They're the ones getting the checks. When we come back, what's on deck and other things. Thank you, Jason. Yeah. All right after this.
SactownSports.com is your online home for sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. SactownSports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. $7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. But at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited everything for just $35 a line. That's $35 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data. Switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction and get unlimited everything for just $35 a month. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit Consumer Cellular online or in-store today. Price includes $5 credit for autopay and e-billing. Taxes and fees apply. Data speeds reduced after 35 gigabytes. Rankings done by 2025 ACSI survey.
Hi. I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
You know, I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
A good place to buy a new truck would be a place known as Truck Country. Folsom Chevy is Truck Country, and now it makes even more sense. Folsom Chevy is offering 0% financing for 5 years, no payments for 90 days on all new Silverado half-ton trucks in stock, and there's a lifetime warranty. Go to Folsom Chevy at the Folsom Auto Mall or go to folsomchevy.com. From the mountains to the levee, think Folsom Chevy. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM on approved credit. $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 31st, 2026.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
Hey, just to make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Man, it's like family hour.
Yeah.
My daughter has FaceTimed me. She's on a break, showing me a seahorse. She's like half adult, half kid, which is hilarious. She's like, yeah, good day at work.
Reminds me of somebody.
Oh, I colored a seahorse today. Now I got to go back to my Zoom call.
It's a busy internship.
It is.
Daddy says I don't have to do hard work.
He bought me the seahorse.
Daddy says that's beneath me. I have to do that. Work with the pores. Nah, she's a good little worker. She is.
You're going to have fun at dinner with, oh, never mind.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. Sorry, I assumed they were going to, because I knew they had to go to her mother's or something. I just assumed that was it. No. Apparently, Avery was going to trivia night with her friend Audrey that had already been planned, and separately yet coincidentally, Melissa, Mason, and our family friends that we always vacation with, a bunch of them, they're going to the same. They're all going to trivia night.
Oh, there's not even an in-law thing.
No.
What?
Trivia is usually like in 21 and older spots.
I don't know, man. I can't imagine she's taking him to some bar.
And aren't you the house leader on Jeopardy? Why wouldn't they invite you?
Or did you get the invite and you weren't listening?
I might have.
They asked it in a trivia question. You missed it?
Go. Yeah. Yes. I said, what is well, now I'm committed to Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, you're committed.
I'm already thinking of
have you made them?
I've got Chick-fil-A in 3 hours.
Yeah. It's a big
2 hours.
Yeah, that's too many carbs.
2.5 hours.
And trivia.
I'm skipping right over
salad.
Chick-fil-A I got to eat all the good, kind of the point Chris made. I got to eat all the good stuff I can because I'm going to be eating English food this weekend.
What's the best thing you're going to eat in England?
They have a really good Japanese restaurant called Tattoo connected to the hotel that I will eat at. It. Not that Tattoo. And they got all kinds of good Japanese stuff there. Okay. And I'll eat a good. I'll take Mason to Indian food. They make good Indian food over there.
The best Indian Pakistani food too. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, they do. They do. I still have yet to get a jacket potato over there, mainly because they stuff it with a bunch of garbage.
You don't like beans and tuna?
No, actually, I don't like beans or tuna. I like beans. I don't like their sweet beans. Imagine, like...
Sweet beans are made of these.
Imagine they're... Stupid. Imagine, like regular baked beans, but the sauce is ketchup. That's basically what they're
And beans. They love it.
And they love it.
And it's for everything.
Everything. And beans for breakfast, beans for dinner.
Beans for breakfast is good.
It's fine. Like refried beans.
For every meal.
Yeah, right. How are they not the fartiest country in the world? I think they're just used to it. Mm-hmm. But then if they're not having beans with dinner, they're having mushy peas. Literally what they call it. Which is basically...
squashed peas?
Meta world peas. It's like a mashed pea.
I like peas.
I'm...
Mush peas done right are very good.
No, mushed peas done right are...
Like with what? Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
And butter?
Are palatable.
Okay.
I like the crunchy snap pea, snow pea, whatever. I don't like the like canned peas. You can get all the hell the way away from me with canned peas, dude. Those like swollen, puce green mush pea. No, I'm not good with that. Cheese, chips, cookies, their mustard. Them little sausage rolls from Greg's.
Really?
Oh, those are fantastic.
They're fantastic.
You like Greg's sausage roll?
I do like Greg's sausage roll, but not the sausage that's like a log. The ground sausage.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. They have one that has like onion and sausage in it that I grab in the morning.
I told Dave about a breakfast spot.
You
the
did.
People over there said, "Oh yeah, it's fantastic."
Yeah.
Still has yet to go.
No, and this might
it's
be
like telling Sam to get a puffy taco and doesn't go, but you get mad at him.
This might be the chance.
It's like telling the people going to Vegas to go to a barbecue spot and they don't go.
Well, here's the problem, dude. Okay, I'm on foot most of the way, and that is on the other side of Leeds, which is like on the other side of.
How far?
It's like 10 miles, dude. It's a long ways away from where I'm at.
You walk everywhere there?
Yeah. Pretty not everywhere, but around usually because the hotel.
How else do you get there?
The Uber.
They have Uber.
Yeah.
Uber.
Uber. Wait a minute. Oh, breaking news from my father. Oh, he got me excited there for a second. All I saw from the text, and this wouldn't have worked anyways. All I saw from the text is he says October 3rd is BMW, and I was like, oh wow, the BMW Championship PGA. It's out there in Atlanta. But that's in August. So October 3rd is BMW, his biker gang trip to Manchester Beach. He's not even going. He said October 31st sounds good, too.
Halloween at Clemson. That's the best game.
These pranks you pull on your dad of getting his hopes up on going to these FSU trips is hilarious.
Honestly, they say having something to look forward to is the most important thing. So. And then I replace him.
Yeah, because if you were to go on this trip, then he would have nothing to look forward to. You're actually being good by not taking him.
See that?
Well, and I'm helping by at least setting up.
Yes, you are. And you're doing the most work of the whole thing.
This is going to be interesting. I asked Jason to do this for me, not this year, but next year. So we'll see who goes on Jason's trip first.
Well, he's doing one for you next year?
Mm-hmm.
But how's that going to work?
He asked me for some help.
On a father-son trip?
No.
That's impossible. How?
I mean,
just a
what
trip
am I missing?
For Chris.
I mean,
oh.
I think I will.
Oh.
I have a better chance.
What's next? What's on deck?
From the chat line, question about the bad English.
I do have a feeling that you will be taking your dad to FSU at some point.
I think you're absolutely right. I do. I just think he's going to be in a carry-on. It's not funny, dude. That's not funny. It's not funny, Jason. And I don't like that you're smiling on the inside of that.
Dude, turn your mic back on, Jason.
Why are you on the floor laughing, Jason? That's a morbid thought. You know what though? Let me ask a hypothetical. Can I ask a hypothetical question? Hypothetical. If I did take my right now alive dad's ashes to Florida State, and I wanted to dump like a shot glass of the ashes into the big fountain up front, this is where he asked my mother to marry him. Do I get in trouble for polluting the fountain?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, I
don't ask.
Just do it.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't know if there's rules.
There might be, but you won't know if you get in and get out of there.
What are they going to make you do?
Push-ups. I don't know. Go to jail.
Get it out of there.
What even the charge? Yeah. How are you going to get? You ain't getting that out of there. Sprinkle a little on Doak Campbell. Not the person. He's been dead for years, but the field. Hey, Kayla's going right to the thermostat.
Hell yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, she is.
I'm
controlling this whole studio. She's announcing her presence with authority.
Yeah, authority.
Me today, that's why.
What? Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, it's just me today.
Why?
It's just me today.
Where the hell's Matt?
Sick.
We'll take a break.
Sick after golf.
When we come back, we'll get the rest of that story. By the way, Red Sox, A's, Brewers at Giants. You know what? Honestly, that's fine in college radio or high school radio. But Matt used to be an intern here. He's stepped up to the pros at this point. And you can't step up to the pros and be sick the day after golf. Imagine if my friends over at Pest Pros decided, we played golf, we can't come out to your house. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because they're family-owned, they're locally rooted, they're committed to serving you right here in Northern California. My goodness gracious. Pest Pros, look, they got high-quality people. They support all kinds of charities. They've been back-to-back SAC favorites for Best Pest Control, 2025 winner of Best Customer Service. They raised the bar, and that's all fine and dandy, but what about the cockroaches? What about the mice? What about all the pests that you have in and around your house? That sucks. Nobody wants to deal with that. They'll eliminate it. They'll make sure your home is completely pest-free. Can't do anything about in-laws, but they can do something about the creepy crawlies. So don't just make a call. Make the right call. Step up to the pros.com. Sacramento grown, community driven. Hey, do you have pest control or do you have Pest Pros? Get on there today. Make an appointment. Pest Pros are the best pros. You tell them your good buddy Carmichael Dave sent you. Crosstalk with Kayla. Next.
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Instagram and X at Sactown 1140 to see the best moments from all your favorite shows and up-to-the-minute live reactions and updates on the Kings, 49ers, and more. That's at Sactown 1140 on Instagram and X. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo.
Brought to you by Hyatt Vacation Club and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITPFest.com.
Skeeter here, my card. Field Tech, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District. I never met a Culex terrasalis I didn't want to smack. That's Latin for mosquito. Hey, it's time again to fight the bite. Time to protect yourself from West Nile virus by applying insect repellent. Once a week, drain stagnant water and report dirty green swimming pools. Ew. They're breeding grounds.
The Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you it's time to fight the bite.
My card never gets old.
For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey now. Wow.
I'll do it just for you, not for Matt.
There you go.
Wow. I mean, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, jeez.
Are you calling him?
Yes, damn right I am.
Oh my God. He can't talk, man.
He's not 916. He won't pick up.
Yeah, just give out his number, though. That's fine.
Probably should.
Yeah.
That's punishment.
Sure seemed fine
Believe
yesterday,
what he's
Kayla.
doing to young Kayla over here. Just
I am young. I'm only in my 20s.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your birthday today.
Just
It is.
yeah. Just went and played golf yesterday.
I wonder how they did.
How did you do?
Obviously not well.
I wasn't with their group. I saw them out there. I'm like, oh, hey, you're playing. Okay.
Is it like all media in Sacramento? Like just random people that play in it?
Invite for this tournament, but
Yeah.
What?
I told you don't make him talk. I am not missing 49ers tomorrow.
No.
Do not make him talk.
Matt went and played golf yesterday, and then today his voice is magically gone. You can whisper, Matt.
Leave me alone.
Wow.
Poor Kayla's here now on her own. I mean, how do you feel about that?
What?
You're kind of letting your teammate down, Matt.
You would know. Oh, sorry. What?
Hey, let me ask you this. Hey, do you think Russ Westbrook would miss time?
Good Lord.
Thanks, Matt. That's terrible.
I was like, do not talk.
So what's the thing with how does Matt affect what's the Niners thing tomorrow?
So I am going down tomorrow. I've never been
the Niners camp.
to Niners camp or Santa Clara
That's
in
a
general.
drive.
Okay.
Yeah, so clearly, having an extensive background in NFL stuff, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here and bring a little bit more coverage in terms of the Niners during the season. So
Perfect.
Going to go down there and meet everybody and,
But couldn't if Matt is out.
Right.
So we need Matt to get healthy. So Matt can have the solo day and you can be down
Well,
there.
I've had 2 solo days.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Brendan was in yesterday.
Wow, that's rough.
Brendan was in.
It is
Brendan's great.
It's wonderful. Well, you got a day to figure it out. I mean, worst case scenario, don't we have a couple people host even if Matt's not here and you go down there?
No, I don't think so.
No, no.
What time are
Maybe
things?
I'll just be doing the show from like the stadium.
I say,
Just
Brendan,
call in
yeah.
and do it.
You can do it from there.
You can just hear me just.
Why
giving
not
live
set
reaction.
up out there? Exactly. You just need an internet connection.
Right.
That's it.
Mhm.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi will work.
Yeah.
Down there early, do
Be
the
a
show.
long day for you.
Yeah.
Santa Clara's what? 2 hours?
2.5 maybe with like traffic.
But there's a few going down, right?
Yeah, I think Richie's going down. Chris Watkins going down.
Oh, you can take the train.
What is this
What
photo?
is that?
That's the photo
Okay,
that Chris.
it looks like he was ran over by
looks
like a car.
No, it doesn't. It looks like he died. And like that's
Wait.
the little thing they unzip.
What is?
I think it looks like he
take a
got
good look at it.
sunscreen. in
Okay,
his eyes.
that is creepy.
What? It looks. Okay, we're looking at
That
a
is
picture of, I assume,
creepy.
Matt George.
Yes.
This is from when?
Well, I don't know when it was, but I had to fill in for him one day, and he
And
posted that on social
I
media.
can't do eye stuff.
as
So
one of the reasons why he
It
could make
geeks
it.
me
And
out.
what was wrong with him?
He got sunscreen in his eyes.
But how? Like that
Like
had to
all
have
of
been
it?
a lot.
All of the bottle?
So he had
Because I've got it in my eyes before too.
he had tubes in his eyes.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Well,
He was applying it wrong.
It's not for the inner
I
body.
forgot my
It's for
sunglasses.
the outer.
I need to know this story. How do you get?
don't know this
He
story?
still has like leave-ins
That is crazy.
of sunscreen.
Like you literally had to be like this. You got the tube of sunscreen, and you open your eyes, and you're just like, just shooting it.
That's what he did. Yeah.
I'm very nice, Kayla.
That's a gift, dude. You do it to me. That's a gift. Don't be a.
Kayla's already doing the
Afraid.
show by herself.
That's
so.
true. Yeah. It does look like he was in an adult film, though. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. I want to know: did it explode?
Great question. I don't know. This is the first
I
time
want
I've
to
seen
say
this.
he said something like he was playing softball, and as he was playing, it just kind of
Drizzled into his.
yeah.
I think we changed the show picture. You and your normal picture.
Yes.
Matt, like that.
Somebody photoshopped that into the Sactown Sports, like where we're all like with our arms crossed.
Right, and he's just.
And he's just. Hold on. No. Okay, we're gonna
He
please.
looks at ease.
He looks dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, at ease. When he comes back,
You can take him to FSU.
I need to. I
You need to drill him on what this
Hello.
was.
I need to. I'm not drilling that. I need to. But I am though because I need to understand. If you like white sunscreen on somebody, there's blotches of sun, like a bottle exploded in his face.
I guess that's the only thing that makes sense.
What a weirdo.
That is a little strange, though, because I've had sunscreen in my eye by accidentally just touching my eye.
Sure. But like a
nothing
little
like-
bit, and you
Is
move
this
on.
the camera that's on us?
Oh,
No.
people want to see it?
No, which is the camera?
Your regular
The one
camera.
straight
Oh,
forward.
this one? So can you see it?
Not really.
Okay. Anyway.
It's very bizarre.
Celebrity birthdays brought to you by Matt George. Hey, did you squirt an entire bottle of sunscreen in your eye? Feel better. Celebrity birthdays on their way. Maybe we have a contest. You know, they want to have these bonding lunches. How about a bonding show where somebody gets to co-host with Kayla?
There you go.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think we've
You
got a
gotta go through
volunteer.
a background check
There you go,
first.
Dave.
I got well, you got Anthony. Anthony's good on the radio.
Anthony is also, well, technically, he's still part-time producer for us. He's not.
See?
He's doing everything.
He's still new.
It's still new. I saw Anthony without a hat yesterday in the halls.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him without a hat. I'm not saying you look bad, dude. I just never had seen you without a hat. I was
You're
like,
just
oh.
saying weird.
It was weird as in strange. Like I've never seen him without a hat.
Weird
It's
as in awful.
I wanted to see Devin Carter in person with his new hairdo, but
yeah.
that
We
you
have to
know,
wait.
That's
wait.
why am I was thinking Devin Booker. I was like, that's
Devin-
Chris's guy.
Devin Carter.
Devin Carter. Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to get that chance. Maybe a road game.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's old? Movie, whatever.
All right. On this date, in what
Movies.
year did the movie Animal House come out?
Ooh.
God.
1970.
Really?
8.
9.
I was thinking 78.
We have
78.
a correct answer. Two of them, Chris and Dave.
Hey.
That's
Wow,
You guys
okay.
are right on
Yeah.
it. How about Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Love that movie.
I did too.
Best Robin Hood movie of all time.
1991.
93.
92.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Kayla
Chris.
Anderson.
Oh!
1993. Snuck in there. Happy
Dave
birthday.
Chappelle, I believe, his first movie.
Did you know Christian Slater said the F word in it and they cut it out?
Really?
Yeah, remember when they
He's not in that movie.
Huh? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the one with Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman.
I'm like, Christian Slater?
No. The one with Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman. Not the one with Carrie Elwes.
Dork.
Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman,
That was
Robin
draft
Hood.
day.
What was that? Robin Hood. Well, it was just Robin Hood, right? What's
Yeah,
that?
Robin
You know
Hood.
what I'm talking about with the Brian
Robin
Adams
Hood.
song.
Oh.
What was it?
Men of Thieves? Men of something Thieves?
No, you're 100% right. Anyways, remember when Morgan Freeman and Kevin Costner's Robin Hood they catapulted over the Lady Marion's wall, Maid Marian's wall.
Okay.
And in the original,
Prince of Thieves.
Prince
Prince
of
of
Thieves.
Thieves,
And Christian
okay.
Slater goes, oh boy, F me, they cleared it. And I guess they cut it for ratings purposes to go
What?
from.
Wait, he had an English accent in the movie?
Yeah, Slater did. Yeah, well, sort of.
To go to PG?
Yeah, I think from R to PG. Because I think the F word rule. I know. Hey, they're
You
just
get one.
all right.
Happy birthday today to Manu Ginobili.
Manu.
Manu.
47.
48.
50.
Tie between Chris and Kayla, 49. Excuse me. How about happy birthday to, Dave, I believe you broadcasted games with him. John David Washington.
I did.
Denzel's son
Yes,
of-
Denzel's
George
son.
Washington's kid?
Denzel's
Former-
kid.
No, George Washington's my uncle.
Former running back for the Sacramento Mountain Lions.
Good actor, too.
Yeah, very good actor. Very nice guy. JD Dub is 39.
Let's go with 41.
45.
Kayla's closest, 42. Happy birthday to Dana White.
Oh, you should know this one.
Your close personal friend.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Not anymore?
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh, damn.
He's too big.
Yeah.
He's 50. 55.
56.
60.
Kayla's closest, 57. And Malik Neighbors.
Malik! Should be
Malik
back.
Neighbors is
hopefully
25.
22.
24.
Tie between Chris and Kayla, 23.
All right.
Look at that.
Coming up next, 4 hours of Kayla. What more do you need? Somebody on the text line was mad you weren't closer to the mic yesterday. That was the first text.
Sorry.
She ain't listening.
Sorry.
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 Hey, Kayla going 4 hours. What an Olympian. Coming up next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube.